Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. We have a special show that is all about the best in jewelry. Are you ready? We're going to do a little discounting on this Saturday. We've got our best ever. We've got a lot of pieces that you've seen before. Some you haven't. Some really decadent designer pieces. It is like a little stroll through the museum this morning, but it's also going to be all affordable as we can make it. And I got to tell you, whether you're looking for an exotic like a Brazilian Paraiba or our largest Tanzanite, or if you're looking for maybe our first ever all ruby and diamond collar necklace, that is all coming up. And there's a lot of really, really special individual pieces that are perfect and fit for the holiday season, which is fast approaching. But we also have some really, really big closeouts and blowouts and everything else that you're going to see throughout the show. So we've got a lot of special pieces on the way, some wheels to show you. Even how about this, all pink diamonds on a wheel. We've got a mixture of some of our bigger sizes and then also some where you're getting smaller pink diamonds as well that are together in a gorgeous wheel. So we'll see those on the way. And we also have top of the hours. Oh, do we ever have top of the hours? Those are the must-see pieces to get a hold of today. We have a really, really beautiful huge yellow diamond band. I got to say, this was actually, there were many of you that probably missed it. It was the very last like 30 seconds of Thursday when we were all shopping together, and it was a request that actually was brought out, but we didn't get a chance to really show it much. But it is one of the outstanding values of our inventory entirely, because it is a, first of all, everybody can wear it. It's a diamond band that everybody can enjoy because it's actually unisex styling. It's men's or ladies. It's classic, but also it's going to have a really big yellow diamond in the center of it all. So we're really excited about that. It's a 55 pointer at minimum. And so that's going to be actually one of our bigger values of the day today. But we have so much to show you. It is always a lot of one of a kind. So keep that in mind. When you see something you love, always dial in early, because that's the only way to get in on the deal, because obviously there's a lot of people out there shopping along with you. So we want to make sure you get those special pieces you love. So we're going to actually get started. And we've got, again, Brazilian Paraiba. It's our largest here. It's a 71 pointer, and it's not just, hey, we're saying it's Brazilian. It's actually been sent to the GIA to be certified. So we have that for you. That's really, really special. And then we also have, I mentioned the large Tanzanite. We have a 27 karat 90 and around in a pendant for you. And then get ready, because the ruby collar is diamonds and rubies, and they go all the way around. And I got to tell you, I think it's our best value here today by far, because I've sold a lot of collars in my day, not here, but in a past life. And I got to say, this is over 10 carats of ruby, but it's almost 8 carats in diamonds as well. And it's priced as if it's just one or the other. So really incredible value happening there also. So lots to get to. Even my favorite cut of morganite is here, trillion. So, oh, and a new cross. We have a designer cross. Actually, it's the full necklace. It's going to be the chain and the pendant. So a lot to get to. Call in early when you see something you love. Get requests in if you have them as well. We'd love to help you out with anything you're looking for. And get ready for that yellow diamond band. I got to say, between the ruby collar, but that's a one only, and then our very, very sparing, sparse quantity of the yellow diamond band is going to be so incredible. We'll probably get to that actually at the top of next hour, so you won't have to wait too long to see what that's all about. And it'd be great also for an upgrade for a wedding set. So I'm really looking forward to that. And a lot more aquas are here too. Got a couple of big aquas. But let's take a look at our first item, which is a kunzite. It is a gorgeous Asher cutting here, and we're excited to have it for you. Tony, I may need you to, help me with that microphone cord. But anyway, this is going to be our beautiful Asher cut kunzite that we have here. And it's really a really good looking piece here. It's also got a really 681 is a big size. So 1122384 is going to be coming up first and foremost. And this is going to be one of those outstanding pieces we love, where you get that really tremendous size of a 6 karat 81 in the kunzite. That is the Asher cut. So you've got that really special cutting, which we love, but it's in that 3-stone style, which we don't see as often either, which is kind of nice. So you get that really unusual look about it, and it's a little more simple than what we see sometimes, which is nice, because I think a lot of people are looking for that. And it's got 22 points in diamonds, so that'll be an 11 pointer on each side, and that looks really great, doesn't it, to have that nice balance there. And so what we're going to do on this big Saturday is really show you what we can do on pricing and values, and oh my gosh, it's amazing what we've got all day long for you. So here's our big Asher cut. Let me show it to you on the hand as well, because, you know, with almost 7 carats, that's not a small stone, right? And you can see here it's got that luxury color we love, which is more of that purple and blue color, as well as the pink that all blends together so well. And just get your size, you know, that won't wobble around on you like they do on me. But we're going to size for you as usual. It's our big size. We got a great look. It's a one only. Get white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. It's a strong enough color that it's going to look good in any of the gold colors you choose. And we got a deal, because instead of $24.99, it's a lot better than that. We're only just looking at that one here. So it's going to be a hugely important value. And this is your chance to pick it up really quickly. So only one, and that's going to be only $9.99 to the very first caller on that one. So huge value, $9.99. And of course, get your gold color of choice. That is totally, completely, what is going on with my wheel? It's moving on its own. Oh my gosh, we already had a light situation. Now we got the wheel going through its own little something here. So here we go. There we go. I'll just help it along. But just like, do you see that? Just jogged on its own there. I don't know what it's doing. So $9.99 on that one, and then we're going to move right along. Let me give you a little preview of that gorgeous ruby collar I mentioned, because this is something we have not seen here ever in all of our many years of doing this. And check this out. Is that beautiful or what? You want something really decadent this holiday season? That would be it, and all year round. That is going to give you the 10 carats of ruby. Also 7.5 carats in diamonds, and look at those sizes. They're all big diamonds in between every single one of those links, and then every ruby is going to have that halo around it. And then look at that, that goes all the way from one side to the other. So really beautiful collar. I'm amazed at how affordable this is, considering just that amount of gold weight should be literally tens of thousands of dollars, and it is not. So get ready. That's going to be coming up. Something new for us here. And then there is our kunzite, looking good for $9.99. Then we've got a really special way to get you started here on some gold quartz that we have as well. So you're going to see what that's all about. We got a gold quartz pendant, actually. So I know so many of you have started your collection of gold quartz with a ring. We've got a beautiful pendant here on the way next. Let me know if you'd like that kunzite. That is obviously a one only, as most of which we're going to show you today. All right, now let's look at this beautiful, kind of like a square. We can call it a princess cut if you wish, but really, because it's an opaque stone, we're calling it more of a square cut, but it's got that buff top. So it's square cutting with that really special kind of cabochon element to it, but it's also going to be, it's just a one only, 112221 is your item number here, and it's really fabulous in every single way, because you've got that gold that's 24 karat pure gold running through it. It's not something that we, figured out a fun way to do it, although it'd be kind of fun. It's kind of a cool concept of precious metal within a precious gem, but instead, this is something that occurs naturally, and it's our 3 carat exactly, plus you get the diamonds right up top, which is just that trillion shape of round brilliant diamonds to give it that little bit of angle and that geometry that we love with the square. Just seems to lead nicely into that bail, which is going to be all mirror finish for you. Yellow gold is usually the preference here, because yellow gold is the color of your gold that's going to be running through it. So yellow gold is a great complement to that, but also if you'd like white gold, we'll do it. We'll actually honor that. So you can get the white gold or the rose gold, totally up to you. But how about this for a value? You've got some double prongs in the corner. That's really necessary on a stone like this size has. And then we've got that really beautiful look that you're going to see from a distance away. We'll give you a measurement on it as well. And welcome to a big Saturday. This is quite the weekend we have ahead, I'll tell you. It's going to be quite the next few days. Here's what it looks like from a distance. First of all, here's your length that you're going to have, which is 1 inch from top to bottom there. So you can see that. That's 1 inch, and that's going to be a beautiful look there. And then we'll show you on the neckline. So that'll help give you even a better perspective, I hope. And so you can see what it looks like here. And then you've got, of course, your chance to pick it up in your gold, although loving that in the yellow gold, and just this beautiful, there's such an organic feel about the gold quartz, just the way, precious gems with precious metals mixed and intertwined together. But think about if you're a yellow gold lover, this is going to go with all of that as well, which we love. And then we'll go right on back up close and take it down to a great value that is going to make this a superstar. And these do not stick around. And usually the pendants have been a little bit more on the pricey side, because they are usually that bigger stone weight, because we want it to really show up on the neckline. You've got more real estate there than you have on a finger, so we just tend to put a lot of the bigger stones there. And we love that this one's a great everyday wearable style, but it's also going to be less than $19.99 today. So a huge value coming your way. That's what we do on everything, especially these one-of-a-kinds when we've got to move some jewelry quickly. That's really the idea here. So watch this. This is going to be $9.99 instead. So a huge value on a big-time gold quartz. And then if you'd like to see, if you guys want to get a little sneak peek, I'm going to show you that Brazilian Paraiba because it's the second largest we've ever had. And when you get a cert to go with a Brazilian Paraiba, that's pretty important, right? Anything that's GIA certified is pretty special, but this is, look at that. Wow, that color is everything, isn't it? It's a beautiful, bright, like a spearminty green color. That is our largest by far, 71 points on that stone. So that's here if you're a collector. You definitely want to be a part of that. And that's got a new reduction because it was actually here at a little bit more money the first time it aired, but it was brief. We had a 78 pointer, this followed it, but we've got a huge reduction on that one for you today. So, you know, if you're a collector of the finest, we've got quite a few for you to choose from, including our largest demantoid is here. It's almost 2 carats in a round. We have that gorgeous, that Brazilian Paraiba, the big Tanzanite round. So a lot of our collector stones are here. There's even a big yellow diamond that's our 2 carat 51 that we had. So if you missed it on Thursday, that's our second largest here right now. So that's going to be a huge one to get to. Then we have some more aquas, and I've got beautiful aquas today because we're getting in that beautiful, you know, that thinking about, you know, even the beginning of the year that's upcoming and January, February, March, and all those really cool birthstones. They're going to be so popular then. We'll give you a little jump start on those. Next up, we're going to show you a really, really special emerald. Let's just get this going because this is just really few and far between to see a color like this. And this is outstanding. It's 1122394. Let's take a look at how clean that stone is. This is about as top quality as it gets. And we've got it really right now in this beautiful almost chevron style where it continues the diamonds down either side. However, this is going to be a really quick one to go. And this is what's so remarkable. Usually to get that kind of clarity, even here, we are loving, you know, hand selecting stones for you so that they're only the best of the best. But usually when you see an emerald that has got this kind of clarity, typically it's going to be a little bit more, let's just face it, a little smaller size. That would be more typical. On this one, you have a 91 pointer. So it is just shy of 1 carat in size. That is remarkable to get when you have that clarity there and you see that gorgeous glow of that green. It also has just a little delicate nature in the diamonds. They're just going to be on the sides, either direction, kind of pointing their way down the shank in either direction. That's actually a double pave of diamonds in a little chevron. So think about wonder rings. If you want to add a little something to it, you can. That would be just a logical match to it. But we are so ready to get this one a great, great home because obviously this is how we do emeralds. Only the best of the best here for you. And we're so excited that you're here to be a part of it. Let's come in even a little bit closer, which is something nobody wants to do on an emerald, but we are going to. We're not shy about that. And look at how beautiful. It's a slightly elongated emerald cut. That's the classic cutting. Here's the inside under gallery that you have there as well, which looks, you know, fantastic. And let's just face it, that doesn't even need to be there, right? It really doesn't. But we added it anyways so that you've got a piece you can wear every single day if you wish with comfort and ease and knowing that extra gold is there. The 14-point diamond weight is really lovely. And we're going to make sure it's going out early here because we got a $3,000 ring, okay? It's a $3,000 piece of jewelry. It does not matter right now what it's supposed to be. What matters is that we get every single piece we show you a good home. This is like an adopt-a-piece, right? It's an adoption event that we're doing here. So it's a lot lower maintenance than adopting a pet, and I love our pets, and my gosh, we couldn't live without them. But this is like, again, that piece that only helps you out through the years, right? And wear it all the time. This is a beautiful stone that has really good durability for every day. I'm just going to put on the auction block. We're going to go zero to start. We're going to go $100 increments and see who's out there because it's early, we realize, but this is that piece that is just so rare to find. That color is spot on. It's exactly what you want. You get the gorgeous glow of the green. Yes. We have $100, and who do you have there to start us off? Thomas, and you know what? What's great about this is that we are starting probably the earliest auction that I can speak of in the 7 years I've been here, of doing this all the time. And that's probably 13 minutes into the show to do a live auction like this, starting at nothing. That really is going to set you up for a big advantage and probably a very big value. And that's what we love about it, is that you get a chance to pick up a piece for $200. And by the way, it's going to be less bidders earlier in the show than, let's say, later, which is, you know, several hours in. Do we have $300? $300. We already have 2 over here, so we're looking for 3. So just 2 bidders so far. We're at $200. That's it. So Tim's got 2, and not Timbuktu, but Tim's got 2, and we're at 200, and Thomas is out. So Hey, thanks for getting us started, Thomas, but he's out, so we're down to one bidder. Do you have three? Oh, never mind, we have three. We have a new bidder that just jumped in. Thank you. All right, so we have $300, and anybody else who wants to come on in, you probably know this is it's a $29.99 piece, and how much? $400. Thank you. Back to Tim's bidder. They're in the lead now at $400. Let me try it on for you. Haven't even done that yet. And if you want to get it in white gold or rose gold, you may. But it's a really super bright, clean. They just put it in it. I was thinking it looked like a pinky ring. It's a 4. So, but look at that color. We're going to size it. We have $500. Look at how beautiful. Okay, now we always talk about this when we are up close. That's very purposeful to make sure that you see every detail of your emerald. But when you see it from a distance, and I'm not talking about across the room, we're just looking at it on the hand just a little further away. And now you're seeing not only what that stone looks like as far as the size, right? Obviously presents bigger than a 91 pointer all day, but how clean that reads as you're wearing it, as you have it on your hand. And forgive me that it's a 4.5 right now. I wear a 4 as a pinky ring, so just, you know, that's just where it's sized right now. We're gonna size it for you, that's no problem. It is a $500 bid. We don't have anybody else right now. We have one bidder on the line. Who do you have at 5? Because everyone else is bowed out. And this is why, again, probably not the best idea, but it's my way of saying, hey, you're here, and we're showing you an incredible emerald. Let's give you a chance to own it for next to nothing, which is right now where this is, right? $500 is really next to nothing for a piece like this. So all we need to know is, we need to know if you have a $600 bid or better. And if you do, you can come on in and bid away, and please do that, because this would be a beautiful addition to your collection. And if you're like me, and emeralds are something that you steered clear of because they're usually really dirty. It's tough to achieve quality in an emerald. And when you do, what happens? The price goes crazy. So that makes it a challenge to get it, right? You're either having to settle for a not so good stone, or you're having to spend a fortune on a good stone. That is not the case here, because you've got a very small price. It's a $3,000 piece here. And right now it's less by virtue of it's a no reserve live auction. So all you have to do is jump in, $500, all we have. Take a look. We'll give it a couple minutes here. Yes. $600 we have. So we have some new bidders that just jumped in, probably just tuning in and saying, oh, look, I am here already, and it's time for an auction. And yes, here we are. So 600, do we have 7? $700 we have. That is a beautiful stone. And again, it's not a petite ring. It's a smaller size. So that's why I had it on as a pinky ring. I would absolutely advise it as a ring finger ring or middle finger ring, because it's got that size that's going to be wonderful for there as well. But it's not going to be a $700 ring in any other environment but this one right now. So $700. We have $800 now. Thank you so much. We have $800. That is one of our cleanest, brightest, best. And think about if you just saw this come on the air, and if we were just pricing that at $29.99, nobody would blink twice. Nobody would even think anything of it, right? You know, that's that kind of quality. That's that kind of value. But instead, to be at $800 on a piece like this is, and it looks like we are down to one bidder again. So I guess this will be our final call. So it's going to be our last 2 minutes here. We're still going to give you a chance. If you haven't dialed in yet, you still got a chance to do so. No problem at all. If you want to go ahead and, you know, pop in with a bid, you got to dial that number. That's all you do. That's all you do. Even if you've never shopped here before, it's all you got to do is just dial. Dial the number. You are good to go. You can put in a $900 bid or more. Power bids are welcome certainly right now. It's at $29.99 normally. We're at $800 now. This is a really good piece that obviously has no business being discounted like this, but that's what you've got the opportunity to do here this morning. And it's also full money back return privileges, okay? Just because we're, you know, selling it looks like under cost here, that doesn't mean it's final sale. Doesn't mean you have to get it at home and then keep it no matter what. You still have that chance to see if it's for you, see if you love it, see what you think, and get your gold color and get your size. It's all really customized for you before it even arrives. So let's give it 2 minutes and then we'll be done. So our last call on this one, and then it's goodbye to that very clean. I got to try it on one more time just so you see from a distance. I mean, to be that up close and to not have to look at a lot of inclusions is very important, but watch what happens when you're further away from it like you are here, where you see that beautiful color it gives. That's that glow. Every single angle, every way I turn it, move it, you get nothing but that bright gleam of that green glow we love, and that's what's happening. Look at that stone. That is 90 seconds away from being done. We're at $800. Let me know if anybody wants to go 900 or more. This is really interesting because it gives me a chance to see maybe how much audience do we have so early on this Saturday. And yeah, it's Not looking good if all we can muster is $800 on a ring like that, but that's the beauty of what we're doing. This has nothing to do with the cost. It has nothing to do with what it should be going for, nothing to do with what a piece like this would retail for. It's all about maybe just, again, early on, light bidders here, major moment for anybody who's a collector who wants to get something special. Maybe you wear it as a little pinky ring like I was just doing. I mean, that's up to you. I think it works there too. So totally up to you as far as sizing goes, but what a value that is for a bright, clean, glowing emerald, the way that looks. All right, so last call, 40 seconds. Looks like it may be going at $800, which is spooky, but that may be what's going on here today. So congratulations in advance. 30 seconds remaining to make it official, but it's looking real good. So also we have, and I hope you'll get requests in as well, because we really want to find out what you're looking for today. There's that big Russian demantoid, that ruby and diamond collar, which is unbelievable. I mean, I've never seen anything with this kind of gold weight to it. It's really impressive. It's just, you know, when you're in the business a long time, you think you've seen it all, and then amazingly so, we have pieces that come out like this that are just so completely decadent, but without the decadent price tag, which is even better. So this one looks like that's going at $800 once, twice, three times. That is, let me see if we have somebody else here. I'm putting on the necklace, by the way, so you can start to see what that's all about, because that's a really pretty collar. And oh, this is just, looks like, I feel a little bit like maybe I'm in that 90s movie, that famous rom-com, you know, about a very pretty woman. But take a look at this, and this one, let me know if we've got $900, and I'm going to show you what this looks like, because that is quite the necklace, and no, we've never had anything like it before. So just want to give you an idea of the size of that piece that we have for you. How beautiful is this? And let's just go ahead and might as well give you all the information. 112-2379 is going to be here, and yes, this style is a true collar. So all of these rubies and diamonds go all the way around as well, and you see how it just lays beautifully on the neckline, which is so impressive. And also, it's going to be a lot of carat weight overall here. You've got 10 carats 10 of beautiful rubies. It is solid 14 karat white gold, so luxury in the diamonds here, and then you'll see this up close, but I think you can already tell. It's a very large bezel set diamond in between every single one of these halo and rubies that are bezel set, then halos and diamonds around that and pave, and then they're linked by a large bezel set diamond. So it really is, this is just one of the more truly unique pieces. And then when I actually move it around, you're going to see here, there's a really beautiful hidden clasp enclosure that look at that. You would actually not even know, and this will sit obviously weird right now at the moment, but that's the back. So that's where it closes, and they actually make the closure one big bezel set so that when you actually undo it, you can see how that's going to be that link style, but that's what makes it so really indetectable, is that you cannot tell where it begins and where it ends. Let's take it up to the hand here so we can show you this way. And this is all going to be finished on the inside, solid 14 karat white gold all the way around, as you saw. So this really special designer style. I love that they hid that closure with the bezel set diamond. This is here early for a reason, and that is because this price tag is unbelievable. It's 7.5 carats in diamonds as well. So I'm going to move that emerald aside because that one's gone. And then take a look. It is 17 inches, so it's really designed. This is a collar. You don't usually wear these at 20 or 22 inches. This design is meant to sit right at the base of the neckline. And it's funny, I think about that movie I was just referencing, I think because we've all seen it, and it was a ruby necklace that was borrowed. And this was a gentleman who was worth, you know, millions and millions of dollars. You know, factor in that was the early 90s, I believe it was 93. And, you know, he went to a jewelry store in Beverly Hills to borrow a necklace like this that was worth, oh my gosh, I think it was $250,000 back in the early 90s. And so this, you can only imagine here so many years later what something like this would cost. That's the backside. So let's show you up close and personal as well, because this is a one only, and why it's here early is because it's such a great value and it's going to go. And we have probably far more than one caller that's going to love it. And this is why, because, and I wish it would sit on its own, but I'll have to give it some help. But I did want to walk you through the close-up, because just because it's a necklace doesn't mean that we shouldn't show you all the details, and doesn't mean that they skimped in any way on those details, like the individual stones being clean. And it's got my fingerprints on it because, you know, I've been wearing it. But take a look at how beautiful those bigger diamonds are. That's how you get to 7.5 carats in diamonds. And this goes from one link to the other. So I'm going to show you one end, which is right here. That's one end all the way through. It just never stops with this color matching The glow and the clarity are all there. Let me just take it all the way through because we got 17 inches to make it through. We're almost halfway there. And look at the consistency of those rubies. Not a one that doesn't match. Not a one that doesn't give you crystallinity or blue secondary hues. Not a one that doesn't have that huge bezel set diamond. And then remember that very, very end point, that's your closure, which is hidden by another big bezel set diamond. So when you insert that one side, and you do have that locking closure, and then I'll show it against the neckline for you again, so you can see what this is all about. I'll just drape it here. Look at how beautiful that is. So this is not gonna stick around, and that is because think about 7.5 carats in diamonds, think about 10 carats in rubies separately. Think about what this kind of gold weight would run you separately, just individually. And of course, you saw earlier where it sits. It sits right about here on an average neckline. That's where it's intended to sit. That's where you want a collar to sit. Again, they go all the way around, all the way through, sits beautifully, finished divinely so that it's smooth against the neckline. And we've got a huge value for you that actually is not going to be $49,999. So let's take it back to the hand because I want you to see all the different angles here, and then we'll take it up close. Is anybody thinking about it already? Holidays are coming, fast approaching here. We want to make sure you have the perfect jewelry to get you ready to gift. Oh my, can you imagine? And it's not like you're just going to wear it on the holidays, right? It's every single special occasion you have for the rest of your life. This is your new signature piece. And if you want to wear it daily, wear it daily. If that's going to be your more special occasion dress-up piece, go ahead. You're going to feel like you rule and run a country when you wear it. And it's not $49,999. And when I look at, you know, something similar, right, from the cinema, that would be $250,000 some 30-some years ago. Well, that is really 30 years ago, I think. So this is really an impressive value at $49,999, but it's not that. You're not going to pay even $40,000, $30,000, $20,000. This is TVON. So no matter how ornate, decadent, top quality luxury it is, we still have to find its way to a value. So instead of even $20,000, and think about how much gold weight this is as well, because you've got each and every section. It's so wide, it's so beautifully done. I want to take it up close again so you can see it here and see those examples of those bigger diamonds and see how bright and clean they are, how everything is bezel set or prong set, but the prongs would be micro pave, so it'd be all smooth to the touch. There's nothing to catch on anything. And we have one, and there's no way it's going to stick around. And here's why. It is, and I do want to just fasten it here and show you how beautiful it is closed, because you would never, even if you've got, you know, where you're seeing the back of the necklace, you're not going to detect where it closes, because that, besides the figure 8, which I didn't do, that is where it closes. So look at how seamless, and then you see that one diamond is elevated, that's your little button. So that opens it up, that releases it. That's going to open your necklace up, and it's not going to be even $10,000. Whatever we've just done is pretty much a miracle because of the simple carat weights. It's just the carat weights alone that dictate that should be far, far more than where I've already got it listed. It's not going to be $10,000 or $99.99. This is the ultimate. Doesn't want to sit by itself, but that's understandable. It needs a neckline. It needs to be on your neckline. And remember, you still have a money-back guarantee. So put it on, see if it's for you. Let me drape it against my hand again. This is the best way to really get a truly remarkable designer collar piece, and it's not even going to be $9,000 or $89.99. It's just got to stay in the white gold here. That's it. It really, I have test driven this extensively. It sits beautifully. I wouldn't show it if it didn't. And you know what? It's not even $89.99. We are already, I mean, think about it. I've had diamond tennis bracelets with lesser carat weight that have been more money for just diamonds. This is giving you over 10 carats in rubies, and they're all really good sizes. And it's 17 inches in length. That is meant to fit. That's usually, I'll tell you, usually a collar would be 16. They almost always are. So it's nice. This gives you an extra inch just because it is wider. So we want to sit properly. So if you're not comfortable in a 16, I think the 17 is going to be perfect for you. But it's also going to be $88.88 to one collar only, which is remarkable. I mean, I would be thrilled to offer you a diamond collar for that price if it were just diamonds. To get the really high, and it'd be tougher to get the rubies that obviously match like this. It's a lot tougher to get rubies than it is diamonds. I mean, there's a lot of big diamond weight here, but it's tougher to get the rubies. So you've got two really extraordinary examples of rarity all locked in to tons and tons of gold. And that is going to be your holiday masterpiece right there that you're going to wear forever and ever and ever. Just think about breaking that out and debuting that during the holiday parties, maybe that's why, again, it's nice to have it early. So if you want to do those holiday photographs that are going to be sent to family and friends, you're wearing this, right? I mean, this is the kind of piece that normally you'd have to add a zero, and that would be the tax. I mean, truly. Like $88,000 would be the tax if it was $800,000. So that would be your really, really good value there. So I just want to start with that kind of on the early side, since it's such a big value and it's just a really remarkable deal. And remember that it's here. Think about it. Give it some thought. There is only one. It's the only piece we have like it. There's nothing else coming through our inventory that looks like this. And we've even done, there's been a sapphire piece, but they only went like a quarter of the way around and that was it. Then the diamond stopped and the sapphire stopped. And instead with this one, you get that all the way around look. All right, let's keep going. We got a lot to show you here. And of course, there is a really, really rare special aqua here. We've got a big aqua and a cushion cut. Here it is, elongated cushion cut. Beautiful. This almost looks like Paraiba to me. And that's why I love it so much, because I wanted to show it early, because this is the stone that looks a little bit more like a blue-green color than typically just a blue, right? Typically aquas, even in their best quality, are going to be that sky blue color you see right there. Like I'm wearing, it's going to be, that's usually the best you get in an aqua. Here you're getting a little bit more of it. Looks like a Paraiba. Now let's face it, this is a 4 karat 85. I do not have a 4 karat 85 Paraiba, probably will not. So this would be the way, if you like those colors and you want to get those blues and greens together, this is the way you get it. But also a 4 karat 85 Paraiba would be what? $100,000 on a good day? This one is not. It's 112-2299. Take a look at it. This is not going to last. It is going to be the quickest to go. And let me just show you, because I have a different aqua here, which is beautiful as well. But let's take a look at this. That's a different aqua, and I want to show you the color difference here, because there is, and I know this is subtle, so without the comparison you might not be able to detect it, but do you see what I mean? How that's more of that true blue on the right, and this has a little bit more of that aqua blue green. It really does look like Paraiba. And yet this is a 4 karat 85 cushion cut. It's 18 points in diamonds, but they're 2 bigger stones. You really see the difference there. So that's just something I wanted to note. Obviously that big round is coming up and you can have that, but that's a lot more money than this one's going to be, because here you're getting a 9-point diamond on either side. They're beautiful VS pear shapes. You got a little bit of mill grain texture right at the base where that aqua is set. So, and I love the tapered designer prongs too, because it is such a large stone, but they made sure that the prongs themselves are tapered in the same way that's going to really harken back to the way the pear shapes are sitting down the sides, with that point going outward as well. But it's only going to be, well, I would recommend it in white gold. You can actually change it if you want to, but let's make this a deal. Let's make it a value. Let's just get you a big aqua. That, by the way, the other one that I showed you, the 643, that's only about a carat plus difference. So a carat and a half difference or so. I would say just go get this one, because the pricing difference is pretty significant. But let's make this really easy. And again, look at the colors. I mean, it looks like our Mozambique Paraibas that we see, where a 2 carat is $20,000. That's what this looks like. But it's nearly 5 carats and it's real luxury. And look at those. Let's take a good look, because you really have to see it all the way from the side to see the big pear shapes there. Look at that one big pear shape and that one big pear shape. And honestly, they look a little bigger than 9 points apiece, but we'll go with it here. And you've got all of this luxury, but also one great value. And it's not going to be, ooh, I love this one. It's not even $59.99 anymore. So you got a really, really cool value coming your way, but it's also not going to be $5 or $4 or $3 or $2,000 for the 485. It is amazing. We'll do it for $1,999, and our ruby necklace is still here. Is it too much to be wearing that on a Saturday morning? Yeah. I mean, I'm already in the cocktail dress, so why not, right? Why not just put on 10 carats of rubies and 7.5 carats in diamonds and call it a Saturday, right? Yeah. Is this what I should wear to the football game today? Is this, should I? I mean, it's right. It's the right color. It's one of the colors I need. Maybe I'll borrow it. Is that too much for the sideline? Too much? All right, so $19.99 on this one. Hi, Pam. Pam in Arkansas, I got your email. Thank you so much. You are so kind. So sweet. So sweet. All righty, coming up, let's get to it. And happy Saturday to you, Pam. Glad you're with us today. Let's make sure, and I'm trying to put this necklace on without looking at what I'm doing, and actually it's really easy to do. So that's kind of fun. kind of fun. You don't even really need help to put it on. You can do it all by yourself without even looking in a mirror. That's a testament how big it is, right? You can't do that with a little flimsy clasp, but I can put that necklace on without even looking at what I'm doing. So really special piece there. And again, if you want another look at it, on the neckline, there it is. That's the collar that we're talking about. So that's what it looks like on. Gosh, it's beautiful, right? Somebody get my PJ and get me to San Francisco for the opera, right? But it's in Italian. Am I going to understand it? I don't know. Trust me, you'll understand it. All right, so there we go, 8888. All right, coming up next, let's go. I just wanted to show that to you on the neckline. I'll be wearing it till it sells. Okay, so $19.99 on our beautiful aqua. How about this? Quick wheel for you. We've got oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I like that. All right, so we've got quick wheel on the way. We're going to do some discounting on some rings. There will be another aqua on this wheel forthcoming, but there's also a lot of rarity. It's actually going to be a corner rupine, which I know has been one of the hot stones of late. Everyone's been asking for it. I think we know. There's no new material coming in. This is it on the corner rupine. We've got another large stone. It's actually a 51 pointer, which in that world is really, really, really rare. We also have a really gorgeous aqua. It's a pear shape, lots of diamonds. Then we have a pink zircon, one of a kind, because I know that huge one was a little too large for some of you that had on Thursday. So I'll bring you a really, really good, it's a cushion cut square. And then I also have platinum. There's going to be, yeah, don't think that this is going to be a $5,000 wheel because there's platinum, but there is a platinum cat's eye here as well. So let's start there. Cat's eye, platinum, really affordable price tag. We'll move the aqua side. Oh yeah, that is like lemon lime color. Look how neon that is, right? Like a highlighter. Truly remarkable. Then it's got baguettes and rounds together with it. And then we have everything I mentioned coming up. Like for example, this is the big aqua. Here, this is that big pear shape. I love this mounting too. It's our signature style, so I'm not the only one who loves it. Here's the pink zircon, and that is a square cushion, but they actually tilted it, so just have it more angled to the side. And then if you like a blue-green, kind of a minty blue-green type of look, we have a corner rupine. That's that really rare stone I was mentioning. So pink zircon, platinum and cat's eye right there. Here's that aquamarine in the pear shape, and here is that really beautiful, I love that cat's eye and I love that corner rupine. So this is a rare wheel. Wouldn't you call it kind of a rare quartet here? Look at that. Oh my gosh, all you have to do is pick a favorite. The good news is if I make this affordable enough and you've got it down to 2, maybe you've got it down to 3, maybe you want one of each, well, that would be a good way to go as well. Now we see everything here is a white metal. Remember, I say white metal because they're all white gold except that cat's eye, which is in platinum. So do keep that in mind. But this is a 51-point corner rupine in the front center. That's got 63 points in diamonds. Then we go to the rear behind it. That's a carat 52 cat's eye chrysoberyl. It's a more unique color to get because it's very bright. It's very neon instead of that softer sage green that they usually are. Then you have a 609 pig zircon. Wow. With a ribbon-like mounting behind it and around it. That's really pretty, really rare too. And that's going to be a 609 with 10 points in diamonds. And then we have our 1 carat Sierra Santa Maria. Listen to this diamond weight though, 86 points in diamonds on that mounting. And what we're here to do is make sure that everything is really affordable. Because here we are, holiday time. It's a busy time of year. I get that. It's November. We're all starting to rush around and think about all the things coming up, and hopefully that means good things, right? All the fun things that we have to look forward to, and family and friends and good times and experiences like that we love this time of year, but we need the jewelry to go with it. But that means also other responsibilities that we want to make sure that at least our jewelry can be super, super affordable so you can get those pieces without worrying about, am I cutting into my budget for other things? That's not going to be the case here, and these wheels are where it's at because that's where we take purposefully, really truly purposefully, we take everything down to the lowest possible point for you so that it is a clearance, it is a blowout. We are ready to move some jewelry, but this is obviously a super rare wheel. So I just want to know if you like any of them because trust me, I will make it worth your while to dial in, maybe get 2, maybe get 3. Honestly, that sounds crazy when they're $49.99 pieces, but when you take them down where you could get all 4 and do a clean sweep on the wheel and get everything for less than the price of 1, then we got something working, right? Then we're talking about a different deal. You ready? They're not even going to be $2,500 because that doesn't get it to that point. I want you to be able to literally get all 4 if you wanted to and still pay less than the price you would normally pay for 1. That's the key. That's what this is about. So instead of $25,000 or $2,000 and think of all the big diamond weights you have here, the really extraordinary pieces, the center stones are where it's at. Obviously, that's what makes them really rare. Tell me which one you're thinking about. We'll try them on. We'll bring out those graphics for you. We'll tell you all about every piece, but it's also going to be better than even $1,000 for any one of them. This is your chance. And by the way, you can change the gold on any, but when it's platinum, you can't, right? Platinum can't be changed. So there's no other color of platinum. So the platinum stays as it is, which is the cat's eye. The rest are in gold, so they can be changed for you to yellow or rose. But how about this? $999 a piece for any one of the four. Yes. You got it. Here's the cat's eye from the back. Remember, this is set in platinum, so they do that really good. You see that? It's a nice sturdy platform in platinum that's right at the underside. So that's what picks it up, lifts it up off the hand. I'm going to show that to you now on the hand for you. So that's going to be, right now it's a 5, but we can size it. We're still sizing our platinum, by the way, so don't worry about that. There's that platinum piece in the cat's eye. Isn't that beautiful? It's a really translucent neon highlighter, kind of a yellow-green chartreuse color, but very bright. And then you get a 152 stone. That's a 152 centerpiece. And then you've got your 38 points in the diamonds around it. So let me know, Tim, if you'd like that one. That's for $999 in platinum with a lot of big diamonds. That's tapered baguettes, round brilliants, beautifully haloed around it. So you get a great style there. Only $999 though. So that's a huge discount for you. What about the 609 pink zircon? We're going to need a caller who says, yep, I see the value there. These are all big values. That's why they're on a wheel like this. This is not even something to take the time and present each one by one by one. Would almost be irresponsible because we're losing so much money on each and every ring individually that it wouldn't make a lot of sense to be, spending 40 minutes presenting each one like they deserve, and they do deserve. They deserve their full individual presentations, but to get these pieces for $999 are really extraordinary. How about this pink zircon? That's a 609. Let me try it on so you can see the size from a distance away. That's a 609 with 10 points in diamonds. Take a look at that. So it's that really rich, you can see how it's more of a raspberry tone pink. It's got a lot of purple element to it as well. Of course, being a square cushion, it also has a great cut to show off the double refraction. That does it really, really well there. And then of course it's just tilted. So yes, thank you on the cat's eye. Who got it? I want to thank Susan for being with us today. Thanks, Susan, for shopping. Thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you. Any questions before we go? Cat's eye is now spoken for. Jess, any questions? You got it. Zircon gone as well. Now remember, Susan, that stays in platinum, but the zircon can be changed. The zircon is gone. Just 2 left now. We've either got, how about this? Corner rupine, which is in that blue-green variety. This is our Sierra Santa Maria Aqua, which is that gorgeous, richer sky blue than most aquas ever achieve. You've got a ton of diamond weight around that pear shape, which is 86 points. And the corner rupine, not too bad either. That's 63 points in the diamonds. And remember, that's a rare stone out of Tanzania. Usually is found in loose, teeny mineral specimens that are clear or brown, okay? We've got the top gem quality, which is that gorgeous green blue. It's like a vibrant neon, and it's real rare. Not supposed to be priced at $999, but those are your choices there in what's left. Okay, so coming up, let's move on. Don't forget about my ruby and diamond collar. I'm gonna live in that until I can't anymore. It's just so rare and beautiful and special. We've got a beautiful diamond cascading waterfall piece as well. I don't know, this is not for everybody obviously, but let me show it to you on the hand here. We've never brought you anything quite like this. It reminds me of an earring we do, but this, okay now. Okay, would that be too much with my ruby and diamond collar? Is that just too much? Because look at this. Okay, wow. And those are all huge, round, brilliant diamonds. This is also in platinum. 112, 2156. You can tell the holiday collection has debuted, right? I think we can tell. The holidays are approaching. Let me grab my ruler here and show you what that's going to look like in length. I guess this will be easier to see from this perspective. It is a full-on drop of 2 3/4 inches, and it is in platinum, and it's got a major diamond weight at 3 carats, and of course it starts a little wider. That's where your bail is. It's hidden, then it goes and gets a little more tapered, and it's 3 exact carats in huge, round, brilliant diamonds. It is stunning. It really is. And then I'll show it on the neckline for you. Obviously almost 3 inches. So you got about, I always like when you get, it's a nice ratio, get about 1 carat of diamonds per inch, right? That's always nice. That's always good. And here we are looking at the piece on the neckline. And that is something. So you're going to take your favorite chain in your white metal. Now remember, it doesn't need to be platinum. You could take a white gold chain, you could take a sterling silver chain, and it's gonna look just fine with it. But look how beautiful that is lengthwise. And so string your chain right through the top portion there. It's gonna be hidden, and then you get this great cascading drop. And that is very, very pretty. You don't need anything else on. And of course, with that deeper neckline, anything that you've got with the V neckline, or if you're wearing a higher bateau neckline, but you want this over that black velvet or that LBD or whatever it is, that would be stunning as well. So that one is, should we take it up close? Let's do that. Let's just take it all the way up close so you can see the quality of these diamonds. And then let me know who got the pink zircon, Jess, when you know. Thanks, Sue. Wait, you had Susan over there, right? And we had Sue over here. I love it. So we got all my gals shopping here, and we are ready to help you out with this one if you like it. And of course, it needs a little bit more length to show you the entire piece here up close. But at least you can see the diamonds are incredible, aren't they? Look at that. Starts with that bigger cluster up top. I'll just actually, you know what I just noticed? There's a smaller bale here too. So if you wanted to have it reversed, I don't know if that makes as much sense to me visually, but if you wanted to use this point as your top portion, you could do that because there's a little opening. It's not quite as large as over here, but there's an opening where you could put a fine chain through that. So that's how it looks. Okay, where are diamond lovers? I know we got diamond lovers out there. People who just want nothing but straight up diamonds, people who crave those. We don't do a lot of just purely white diamond pieces. As a matter of fact, get ready. We got about 15 minutes till we show you the yellow diamond band that I cannot stop talking about. It's that beautiful, large, oval, yellow diamond. It's unisex in style. It's stackable. Anybody can wear it. It's so amazing. It's our top of the hour special, so it's only about 15 minutes from right now, so I want to make sure you know that. This pendant's going to go in a hurry, though, I have a feeling. We've never done anything like this. And to have platinum set up in a pendant, I mean, it's all about, this is just luxury through and through. This is clearly about, let's give you nothing but the best in luxury. Take a look at it. It's, you know what I'll do, $69.99 is not going to work. It's just not going to work today. We've already had so many things that have gone well under cost today, and we're only 45 minutes in. So that will continue, I have no doubt. But let's make this one too, the big premiere, the big brand new, the big platinum, the big diamond weight, better than $69.99. Just know that's where it should be. That's not retail. That's just where it should be right here on our show. And instead, we're going to do a lot better than $69 or even half of that at $3,500. And you got to consider, those are all bigger diamonds. There has got to be some consideration for the fact there's a ton of platinum there, setting those diamonds as well, and they're just giving you, it's like one cluster gets a little smaller, and then tapers down, so it gives you that really cool effect. We had a very similar earring on Thursday night that had a diasporan diamonds to it. This is not even $3,500, and suddenly we're going to take it. Okay, we're going to take it under $3,000, and I'm not stopping at $29.99 either. So if you'd like it, you call me because you know who you are if you're the diamond girl, right? It is your chance to pick it up, because when we go lower than $29.99, we're already too low. That's under $1,000 a carat for not just any diamonds, really top quality diamonds. That's what we do. So we're not talking about commercial grade diamonds here that usually if you're spending $1,000 a carat for diamonds or less, like I'm taking it, you're usually getting nothing but a commercial grade diamond. That's basically a diamond that is only its purpose is to cut other diamonds. That's it. You don't see pieces like this very often, and we're going to make it even better than $29.99. Diamond girls, this is for you, but there is only one in that platinum. But use your other, whatever white gold chain you have. Sterling, white gold, could be a 14K chain, could be an 18 karat gold chain. It's going to work. What you're seeing here is just the diamonds. That's what's intended. The platinum is what's holding it, but what you're seeing are the fabulous diamonds. Let's not even do $29.99. Love this. It's even better. We're going to make it all the way to the very best price it can be, and it's $2,888 instead. So really dramatically under $1,000 a carat for what should never be, plus your platinum setting as well. And that is the way to get a fabulous pendant in your collection that you will wear, because that is just that really flattering look on too. Something about seeing that elongation on the neckline that is just one of the most flattering styles you can wear overall. So $28.88. If you'd like it, we'll give it 30 seconds. Then we got to go. We have our big opal that's coming up. We also have a Paraiba from Brazil that I showed you in a ring, but there's also a pendant with some smaller stones as well. And then we are getting ready, 12 minutes away from our big yellow diamond band. Let me flash it for you because it's so good. And it's just, I was looking literally in preparation for this. I was looking at diamond bands because you know, currently, where are they? Oh, we got some news, because I usually quote a price from a pretty well-known jeweler on a band by itself like this. As expected, the prices on those bands have gone up without a diamond. So that's coming up as our top of the hour. That is a really fabulous ring to wear anywhere, anyone. You'll love it. So that'll be coming up. I want to do this quick cross necklace because with Christmas approaching, maybe you want to have a fabulous gift that is perfect to give to yourself or somebody you care about, because this could be, well, it's one of those more blocked styles, which I am a huge fan of, because what this is going to do is it's going to look a little bit at first like princess cuts, but without being the expense of a princess cut. And you see how it's got this really modern style to it, which looks so good. But that, you see how this is done with almost like a little cushion, if you will. It's like a bezel almost, but you see they're actually prong set. But there has this little bit of this extra elevation to the way the gold is done, where it's like each diamond is on a little separate tuffet, and then you've got this great finishing, which I would say reversible. No doubt, you could just put that on this way, wear it like that, or wear it like this. I'm putting the chain with it just to remind you that it's coming with the chain, because I like to do that because that's obviously more unique to find. You don't always get a great pendant with a chain, because chains are not just, you know, throwaway giveaways at this point. There's $600-700 of value in the chain itself. This is all 1122-435. It's all 14 karat white gold. It's going to be white gold only. Really recommend dialing in on this one on the early side. A 16-inch chain is what this is, but it's got an ample bail, so if you want to take the chain off, use a different chain. Maybe some days you want to go longer, some days you want to go shorter. It's nice to have a variety of chains in your collection so that you can wear different pendants at different lengths. Or here's what I would recommend too, if you've already got a chain, because most of us do. Most of us are pretty good. We got a chain game going, right? We've got a whole wardrobe of chains for different varieties, different colors, different looks, right? But if you want to go ahead and keep this pendant, obviously it's meant to be just great giftable. You get the whole set so that someone's ready to go. But if you want to, maybe somebody wants a precious gold chain for the holidays, you keep the pendant, put your favorite chain with it, give the chain. Maybe you want to keep the chain, give the pendant. Either way, you're getting huge diamonds here. There's 30 points, but they're only 6 stones. So easy math tells us 5 points each on those diamonds. That's not a small diamond weight. Then you have each section is like a squared off block. It looks like a little cushion or like a little pillow that is all mirror finished white gold. Your diamond is set within it. That white gold platform around it almost makes the diamond look even bigger than it already is, and it's already 5 points each, so they're really good. Let's take a look at it. And you know what? It's gonna be a great size. 16-inch chain comes with it that is totally free of charge. You have, you could actually wear that different ways, meaning you could wear it at an angle like it is right now on the wheel, because it's got veils essentially all the way throughout the side and the top and bottom. So you can wear it how you wish. I'll tell you, that is gorgeous. It's the squared off blocky style that it has that makes it so unique. The way that the gold reflects the light just like the diamonds do. Again, I need your calls now, because it's not even going to be $9.99. I got to give away some jewelry here before our top of the hour gets here. It's jewelry giveaway time. We're there. It's also about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom on the pendant itself. Then, of course, the chain, which I'll show you, has a spring ring closure, 16 inches, as I mentioned. Wear it however you want. Oh, look at that. Look at the size. Look at the back there. Look how beautiful that is with the lattice work that's all mirror finished in the back. Anybody thinking about it? Because this is a popular time of year for cross pendants. I've got it on the neckline next just to show you there, because that is a stunner, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? I bet you don't have a cross like this. I'm a collector of cross pendants. I don't have one like this. It looks like princess cuts because of the squared off style. Anybody thinking about it? $9.99? Shall I go lower? Like $8.88? Or $7.77? Chain included. Now we're at the price of the chain by itself. The cross pendant is free. That's how we're looking at it right now. That is such a beautiful piece. The size is just right too. I mean, you can be far, far away. It's going to stand out. You see it. Love the squared off styling of it. Let's go back up close. I'm going to make it better than $777 as well. This is your chance to pick it up. Got this opportunity for one caller. Let's see who's going to take it. There's your close up. And again, don't forget about the backside. That is all that really cool detail that I think makes it reversible. I would not say that if it was just an open back, but the fact that it looks as cool as it does from the rear, that would be beautiful together. And you know what? Let's not even do $777. It's still here. So we can't leave that. You're at the price of the chain by itself. All day, all day. Check where 14 karat gold chains are going right now, all day long. You can find a chain for that price by itself. This is with those big diamonds. And remember, I know 30 points. We're all going, oh, 30 points. Usually that would be 30 different diamonds. Here, it's 6 different diamonds. They're 5 points each. That is where diamonds get expensive. When they started to get in bigger and bigger sizes, they start to get really pricey. This is your piece. And the pendant itself has a lot of gold weight because it's that blocked style. It's also not 777. Let's blow it out right now. Let's make it $699. First caller, 30 seconds, and perfect timing if you ask me. You'll have it well in time. You can either check that person off your gift list, that jewelry lover that wants to have that beautiful symbol of faith for every single day. Faith, love, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful piece to give. You know that even if they have other cross pendants, they don't have this one. Great designer style, and you can tell when you look at it just because it's so different and it's bold. And let me know who's got it at $699. We got 12 seconds left. That is such a pretty piece. And for that kind of value, my goodness, well, it's one of those that we're seeing a lot of really deep discounts at a time of year when usually, well, jewelry's up anyways all across the world except here because costs of the pieces, intrinsic value has gone up on everything in jewelry. So we're really excited to bring this, but I got to tell you, we're just not taking prices to where they should be. And I think that's a good thing, right? I mean, everyone understands we're paying more for things across the board. We are the exception to that rule. And it's luxury that you are able to purchase for those price tags that are actually going below where they should be, not up. So we've got it for $699. It's here. All right, coming up next, we're going to keep on moving. I would never have guessed. Even at $9.99, I just took a $300 instant coupon off for you so that somebody can own it and somebody can have it, and it's still here if you'd like it. So coming up, we're going to get to an opal. Then I've got 2 opals. I've got the gigantic crystal opal, which is just fabulous. This is fun. Let's try it on the hand first because otherwise you're never going to understand the size until you see it that way. I'm sorry, but I've seen a lot of jewelry. I've worn a lot of jewelry, own a lot of jewelry, presented a lot of jewelry, sold a lot of jewelry. There are very few pieces in this world that are going to give you the amazing kind of credit for picking up a great piece of jewelry that you're going to wear and live in. And size-wise, that makes this so rare. But think about it. Any crystal opal, typically if it has a size that's 1 carat or greater, it's usually not going to give you a lot of color. This is a very difficult perspective to show off color in an opal, and take a look at this. If this doesn't mesmerize you, then opal is officially not your thing. Because I know that people who love opals oftentimes rarely find one that still gets their engines revved. This is one of those that is a superstar, no doubt about it. It's item number 1122387. I just wanted you to see, first of all, the size of this piece, because it is going to be a carat weight of 1137, but you can see it looks a lot larger than that as opals do. It's crystal opal, but this is completely, it's not foggy, it's not hazy, it's not dull. It's got that complete transparency. It's actually so transparent. Do you see how there's like, if you're wondering, I wonder where the orange light is in the studio and who's shining lights on her? That's actually the opal that is able to, color is actually penetrating the stone and then allowing a glow that's happening on my skin tone. So it's just wild how many colors, all the colors of the rainbow are here. If you ever wanted one big piece to go with everything, this is it. It does have a huge diamond weight. That tells you something right there. Carat 25 is your diamond weight. It's not every day that we do an opal with a carat 25 in diamonds, and that looks totally different just because it's even a different light here. It's a different light. So now you're getting more greens, more blues, but that'll shift as it moves. It never quits. And this is the worst it'll ever look, which you hear me say on every single opal presentation, but you're going, yeah, but does it make that big a difference? It makes a huge difference. This is with all that bright light concentrated on that stone. Wait till you see this in person. I can speak on it. I can't show it to you in person, and I can't get to your house and fly to you and open your door and show it to you really within this next 2 minutes that we have till the top of the hour. But I can tell you what it looks like in person, and the colors you see here get 100 million times better and brighter. So every color is there. This is not just golden or just blue or just green like a lot of crystal opals do. They only give you 1 or 2 colors. This is every single color of the rainbow. It's completely crystalline, so you see right through it. It's transparent. It's a huge size which may be the deal breaker here. Obviously, you got to like a big ring. And then it also has that large diamond weight of 1.25 carat. Take a look at it. We're going to show you what we can do here. And the diamonds actually will continue down the sides of the ring. So you have that huge halo. And then look, they just keep going. And look at the back. Talk about double-sided all the way through. Crystal opal. I have one. Who's going to be the lucky caller that gets it? I don't know. But I'll change the gold if you want me to. You've got all the color from the side. This is not just one you got to stretch out the arm and look at it from the top. It looks good from every single perspective. I mean, if you had that sitting on the bedside table and you're looking at it from that direction, it looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? It looks good that way. Just looking at it when it's not on your hand. And yet it's that piece you wear every day. Wear it, enjoy it, live in it, love it. It is spectacular. And again, let's take a look at it on the hand so you can see that size perspective goes all the way across the finger here. So it's really the width of your finger, got that big halo. What if we do better than $59.99 to get it a home here today? Got to move this before the top of the hour gets here. Now you see what you saw was more green and golden and blue up close. Now you see that beautiful. At some angles, it's like a pinky base color. Other angles, it gets more blue-green. Other times you see goldens, then you see purples. It is a fascinating stone. And again, still, this is under a lot of bright light right now, so all those colors you see get better when you see it in person. It is not going to be $59.99, October's birthstone. Beautiful piece, great look. I just can't get enough, but I gotta tell you, the pricing is just, it's gotta come down. It's been coming down on everything. This is how we do it. Lighter audience, we gotta make sure that the prices come crashing on down so that pieces can still get their homes and go. It's not gonna be $59.99. We're going to make it a deal. We've got our top of the hour here, so welcome to the show. If you just tuned in, glad you're with us today. Happy Saturday. This is not $5,000, $4,000, $3,000, even $2,999. This is the largest opal we have in the entire collection. There are opals here that are $15,000, $16,000, $18,000. Little stones, 2, 3 caraters. This is nearly 11.5 carats, a superstar. Every color you could ever ask for is here. It's almost lighting your way. It's like it's a guide. It's so lit from within with all these colors. It is just tremendous. It's not even $2,000. Then we'll get to our yellow diamond top of the hour band, which is for everybody, all 3 of you. And we're going to make this even better than $29.99. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be $2,000. We'll make a $19.99 first caller on the big opal in the round right there. Our cross necklace is still here, right? So cross necklace is here for $6.99. My beautiful ruby and diamond collar is also here. That is major, and yet it's under $9,000 for the ruby collar. We've got our big top of the hour that's coming up next for you, and this is my one only at $19.99. So major, major deal, right? For 11.5 carat, all those colors, you will be shocked, maybe not so surprised. I mean, look at all the colors. That's your go with everything, wear with everything. Colors that it looks like magic, doesn't it? It looks almost like otherworldly, and it looks like something magical or ethereal is happening. That's kind of the beauty of phenomena that is called play of color. That's what opals give us. It's not a fire opal. This is where, again, crystal opal gives us play of color, and so does black opal. But black opal, I almost find, they're very, very expensive, but I almost find that a good crystal opal can outdo a black opal all day because the colors can become so layered like this. Black opal's opaque, so you don't usually see layers of color. This is like one color transposes over another just as the stone moves, just as the light moves. So it's a really fascinating piece. And it's $19.99 and it's here. All right, let's keep moving. We've got a big top of the hour for you. I hope you're ready for this. Now, it is limited. So I know that we've dealt with all one-of-a-kinds for the first hour here, and thrilled that we had them for you. But you know what? This is a little bit of quantity, but not enough to go around for everybody, sadly. So if you're already thinking you're in the market for a yellow diamond, I would really advise dialing in on the early side. Welcome to the show. It is a Saturday. We are live from Los Angeles. A beautiful day out here. Hope it is where you are as well. In this, our first November Saturday together, and we have an incredible 2 hours still to come. But I hope you'll stay with me. This is all really the way we're kicking off here. This hour is really, really strong because we have a very special yellow diamond piece. Now, I know we bring yellow diamonds every single day, every single show. They get really elaborate, they get really pricey, they're beautiful. They're beautiful and they're rare. And every day, here's one thing that I want you to know, if you already own one, if you're thinking about getting this one today, is every day that you have your yellow diamond and wear it, it's getting more valuable. So keep that in mind and feel good about that, because that's exciting. There aren't a lot of things you can say that about in life. But this is a stone that is going to be set in a way that is a bit of a departure for us. It is a classic solid band, and I mean solid all the way through. This is not just a little skinny little, wiry band. This has got a great size, great finishing on the inside. It's men's, it's ladies. It's really across the hand, meaning you could wear this anywhere from pinky finger to thumb ring and anywhere in between, because it is a classic band, but it's not a little baby band either. This has got a great presence and a great width to it. I mean, again, if it's a band ring, and we're calling it good for the guys too, it can't be super, super thin. It's not just your 2 millimeter, and we'll talk all about that. But this is where I did some research just as of this morning, because usually I've been quoting lately, it's been about $3,800 to $4,200 for a gold band by itself, just meaning a 2 millimeter wedding band, right? They're in every jewelry store across the world. And gold bands are pretty simple and straightforward, because if it's a band of gold, you don't need to think about how much diamond weight or what's the quality. You just know what it is. It's 14 karat gold, and it's solid or it's not. And you go based on the width. Well, a teeny 2 millimeter band right now, the ones that used to be at $3,800 are now over $6,000. They've almost doubled. So we have seen as you know, an elevation in gold, therefore a huge uptick in pricing in gold, even basics, standards, all of that. But what we've done is we've added a really large yellow diamond in the center, kept it smooth in the setting, so it's a bezel set stone. The bezel is actually elevated, so burnishing is different. Burnishing is where it's set into the gold. Bezel set is where there's actually a border of gold around it. That's what you're gonna see. So there's a little bit of elevation, but still perfect for men or ladies. Either way, you are gonna love this band, but what's even exciting, more so than the band itself, is the value. It is all about the value. So without further ado, we're going to show this to you. It had a brief, it was actually something that was requested over on Thursday night. Let's take a look at it here and show you what this is all about, because I'm thrilled about the yellow diamond quality, and that's why we're limited. It's also that yellow diamonds are so rare, but this is a 55-point yellow diamond right there, and that is no basic color. That's not that light, barely there, washed out yellow either. Look at that. It's richer and brighter than the gold itself, which is 14 karat solid yellow gold. This is yellow gold only, so that is the one caveat, is that it's got to stay in the yellow gold. So no white gold, no rose gold, just yellow gold, which is because we're showing off the color of the diamond here. We're saying this is that bright, beautiful color. We're proud of that. We're excited about that, and we're going to share that. But also, it's 111-7360. It has a $39.99 price tag that I simply will not do here today. This is for men, ladies, pinky, ring, index, middle, thumb ring, whatever you want to do. You can see it's got the prongs as well, so it's a dual setting. We wanted to make sure it's super, super secure, because that's an important diamond. You don't want that going anywhere, right? So it's just beautifully styled in that sleek fashion you see there. It doesn't elevate, like I was telling you. That's why it's men's appropriate as well, because usually men's rings don't have those big, high up prong set pedestal pieces, right? This is your finishing on the inside. Still can we just give you a little bit of an opening so you can get back there and clean your diamond, but you have our own TVON logo. That's what that is, that little V. You've seen that before on the left-hand side of our screen there. You see that's our TVON logo, one on each side. That is just all embossed, so it's just stamped within that beautiful solid gold that is solid all the way through, so you've got some heft to this one. It's sized right now as a size 7 or so, so you know what? It can be sized up or down. Like I said, pinky, index, middle, it doesn't matter. It's anywhere you want to wear it. Here it is though. So I think a lot of people are going to wear this maybe maybe you want to have something different to wear as a wedding set. Meaning you can add this to another, of course there's the straight edge, so you can add it beside something else, stack it with something else. But that's a huge yellow diamond that of course is still natural, 55-point minimum. By the way, that's a minimum, so some of you are going to get 60 and 60 plus. But that's okay. We just want to make sure that the color and the cutting was consistent here. That was what was so crucial and key. But here's what we're going to do on this yellow diamond band. Only have a couple to go around. Nobody's on the phone lines yet, probably because it's $4,000. Right now, do you realize that's where we're at a great value? And this is where I know this is probably why you're sitting at home right now instead of shopping retail and battling all the crowds, is because you know that. A retail on a band like that by itself, just the gold, is going to be about, $6,000, where you can sit back here, spend $4, get a diamond within it, which is a good size, ½ carat plus diamond. Natural yellow, by the way. No heat treating to our diamonds whatsoever. The exception being black diamonds, which I do have one today, but that's it. There's no treatment to that yellow diamond to our pinks, to our greens, to our chameleons. None of them are treated in any way. This is not $39.99. Call me quickly because this is not going to last. And it's solid all the way through. That's important to remember also because there's a lot of bands. If you're thinking they can't hollow out a band like that, they can. And this is a lot bigger than just 2 millimeters. So we'll get you the millimeter size in addition to showing it in a couple of places on the hand so you can see what it looks like as a pinky ring, as a thumb ring, because I really do believe, men's or ladies, it goes anywhere at all. The width of the ring itself is actually going to be a 6 millimeter band. So let's check it out as a thumb ring here. See what, I mean, it's a little too large for my thumb, but you get an idea here what it looks like, at least on the size perspective there. And then I'll show it middle finger as well. I mean, really, this would be, it's so sleek and it's so low profile. So yes, outside of the hand, that's why it works for pinky, index finger. I'll do it there as well. So you can see what that looks like. I mean, how chic is that? If you are, I mean, right now, I don't need to tell you this. I shouldn't say this considering we don't do any solid basic gold pieces. Except for maybe our signet ring, that's it. But that's the hottest look right now going, is just plain gold pieces, right? Big, heavier, chunkier, bolder looks. They're not always a heavy size or a heavy weight, but that's the look right now, is a lot of near finished gold, big, bold designs, dome rings, bands, stacking, wearing a lot of those together. So this also doesn't compete with your other pieces. So I think for those of you going, I'm all set, I'm good, girl. I got a lot of rings. I'm good to go. I wear all my rings. I'm at max capacity. I've only got so many fingers. How often do I hear that? I only have so many fingers. And I get that, right? We have 10 fingers. But if you want to have that look of layering and stacking right now that we're seeing everywhere, it's the hottest look, this is the way to do it without competing with your other pieces. You wear a diamond ring on your left hand? Okay. Does this compete? No. So if you wear a ring here every day and you're going, I'm good, this is where you stack one here. Or stack one here. That's the look right now. Or stack as a thumb ring. That's the idea. That's the look we're seeing. That's what everybody's doing. And this is not going to compete with your white diamonds or your rubies or your sapphires or your tanzanites. And it's something about, we know these yellow colors in gems, they look good with everything. We're pairing up yellow diamonds with just about everything, and we know they look good. They pair so well with everything else. And yet, $39, $29, $19.99, that's probably not going to do it today. So here's how we make you the top of the hour value. I think it's the best value in yellow diamonds we have all together overall, and yet you're not even spending $19.99 to get a 55-point yellow diamond, excuse me, when that is a third of what you would pay for a 2 millimeter. This one's 6. 2 millimeter bands would be smaller. The 2 millimeter bands that I used to see for $3,800 a carat or $3,800 a band are now $38. Forget about it. That'd be a great deal. That'd be a huge sale. They're more like $6,000 plus right now. This is with a huge yellow diamond. Let's make it easy here. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of gentlemen who want to upgrade the wedding band. They've got an old beat up wedding band and they want to upgrade it to something a little more shine. Well, this could be it. There are a lot of ladies who feel the same way, right? Keep the spouse, upgrade the band, right? That's what people say. So here's what we're going to do instead of $19.99 or $18, $17, $16, $15, $14, $13.99, because we know you need a value. You showed up here today going, I'll shop, but only if it's a giveaway. I'll think about it, but only if it's a really big giveaway. Well, this is it. It's not 13, it's not 12. We're busy on the lines already. Are we surprised? All you have to tell me is, what size do you need? Don't need to size up on it. It's finished in the back, but it tapers just a little bit. It's still got a great width through the back. So all you need to do is tell me what size. Hopefully that's going to correlate with what finger you're planning on wearing it on. Maybe you want to get 2, which you can, because maybe you want to create a set, a his and hers. That would be the band to do it with, right? There aren't a lot of pieces we can say that for where, 2 people can wear the exact same style of ring. That's tough. We are extremely busy right now, and I don't have that many to go around. We have backed up calls, and I don't have that many to go around. And that's the sad part, because there are going to be far more people today watching that want to get this value than I have rings to go around. And what am I going to do? We can't, it's holidays approaching. It's already November here. So we can't make more. We have no more yellow diamonds to create jewelry out of. You guys know that. And this is your value of a lifetime forever and ever. You will wear this every day. Whether it's a pinky ring, thumb ring, index finger ring, anywhere you want to wear it. You will wear it every day. Every day. And it's not $12.99. This is like a who doesn't get it. I think everybody watching should get one. I really do. I really do. How about this? I'll promise you, if we can get a couple more callers on the line, I'm going for all out, sell out in 30 seconds. Can we get a couple more callers on the line, and I'll go even lower on this price so we don't have to charge you $12.99? That's a pretty good value right now. Look at the depth of the gold. I showed you the inside. We showed you how wide it is through the back. But look at the depth of the gold, which you know is solid. We didn't carve that out. We didn't hollow that out. There's not some wiry undergallery. It's solid all the way through, with the exception of our embossing of our logo on each side. And then that little opening, which is only there so you can properly clean your yellow diamond periodically. And, okay, well, I've got 2 more callers here. If everybody's getting one, and I'm going to assume everyone's getting one when there's probably likely somebody out there getting more than one. I have one more left right now. Because the amount of people on the phone lines is pretty big. So if we have everybody on the lines just getting one, then we have one left. So I got to tell you, and we're not to the lowest price, so if you haven't dialed in yet, you got to go. You got to start dialing. You can always get there and hang up, okay? If this doesn't end up being a price that you like, go ahead and hang up. That's fine. We will not take it personally. But there is no better value in a yellow diamond than what I am showing you right now. There is no better, as the way it is. $12.99. We're doing your sizing for you. Anybody can wear this. You could even stack 2 together at the same time. This could be a really cool type of stackable ring guard if you want it to be. It's not $12.99. We have every single operator online. Now at this point, I don't even know if we have one to go around for everybody. So call early. Call early. Maybe somebody's going to hang up. We don't know. But it's not $12.99 for this band. 55 points minimum. Yellow diamond, natural, brilliant cut oval, set east to west. So it really spans through the middle center of that piece, of that band, which is 6 millimeters in width. It's huge. And it's not $12.99. This is my value. Wasn't supposed to be here today. Oh, and I'm going to be in all kinds of trouble for bringing it out, and I do not care. I'm here to bring you values on something you enjoy, something you love, and we, let's face it, never see anything like this. Never see anything quite this classic, universal, appeals to one and all, wearable by one and all, and maybe even a great, I'll even say it, maybe it's starter piece of fine jewelry. Maybe you like those bold signet styles. I know if you see me in real life, I'm not always decked out in diamonds. Some days, yes. Some days, yes. But most days, I am wearing 4 or 5 gold rings on both hands, all across the hand. They're plain gold. Nothing with stones in it, because that's a really good look right now. It's a really cool look right now, and this is like that, but then wait, there's that sparkle of that intense yellow diamond. How about $11.99? Okay, we're almost sold out. We're going to keep on crashing this price, and you know what? It's not even going to be $11.99. You got to get one. Try it. You've got a money-back guarantee. For those of you that are brand new to shopping with us at TVON, welcome in. Try this. I know you're going to be back for more. I say that selfishly because I know this will get you addicted. I know if you start here, if you've never experienced jewelry off television before, if you've never experienced TVON before, I know this is the piece that is going to bring you back time and time and time again. Whether you want a ruby, a tanzanite, white diamonds, whatever it is. You experience this for your first piece, this quality, this boldness of the gold, all of that, you are going to be back for more. It's not even $11.99. We have a few people on the phone lines here. I did hear somebody getting 2, by the way. Already, somebody's getting 2. It's not $11.99, will not be $10.99 either. We might as well give this the all-time best low and not even ask for $1,000. There is no gold band out there. 14 karat is 14 karat. So feel free to call your local jeweler later this afternoon and say, what are you charging for a 6 millimeter heavy 14 karat gold band with no diamonds? You're going to pay more. You're going to pay more. You will. It's amazing what you have to pay right now for the most basic, lightweight, no gold to speak of. This is with a huge yellow diamond that is natural and it's over a ½ carat. I got to tell you, you got to get one. It's $999 while they last. And those are the 3 key words, because there's no way it's going to stick around. Take a look at it one more time. Let's see who we've... Operators, will you do me a favor and yell out how many you're getting, since some of you might be getting more than one? So, so far everybody's got 1 except for you. Okay, so we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2 over there, and we've got... You are getting 2. You've got 2, 2. Okay, so there we go. This is already going to be last call. We're not going to see this for 10, 20 minutes at a time. This is holiday gifting ready. This is that... Maybe it's an alternate. Like, I don't want to wear the same ring every day. That's what's hard about those wedding sets, right? It's like, what if you don't want to wear the same thing every day? What if you want to mix it up? Why not mix this up? Someday you wear your plain gold, or maybe you got a white gold or a platinum setting, and some days you want to wear the yellow. This is the way to get it. Men's or ladies, any finger of the hand. I mean, what can you say that about? We have thousands of pieces in this inventory. There's nothing else I could say that about. That would literally work for everybody. Both, I mean, gender neutral, any finger of the hand. I mean, it's got versatility beyond, doesn't it? Like, I could bring up every single person in the studio right now and they could all wear it. And you know what? Everyone would wear it in a different way. Tony would wear it in a different way than Jess would wear it. I would wear it in a different way than Tim would wear it, right? We would all wear it differently, but you've got a great, like me, just again, how you wear it. Are you gonna stack it or wear it solo? Are you gonna wear it as a ring finger, like a wedding set, or are you gonna wear it, you know, as a pinky ring? It's up to you. We take care of that. But this is the one you gotta get today, and we gotta give it a final 60 seconds because it's almost sold out. So one more time on the hand here, where would you like to see it? I'm gonna show it, even though it's far too large. I'm gonna try to prop it up here as a, just, you know, to give you an idea of what it looked like as a pinky ring. And then we'll move it around. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on every single finger here, just to show you what it looks like in all the perspectives. If you're trying to decide, now listen, it wouldn't be the end of the world given that this value is the way it is. If you wanted to get a size 4 for your pinky and a size 7 for your index finger and have 2 ways to wear it, I don't think, I could not blame you for that. That would be a good idea. Here it is as a ring finger ring. There it is, so kind of classic, you know, all by itself or stackable as the makings of a wedding set. Here it is on the middle finger for you. So if you want to wear it there, still a great, you know, look at that. I mean, it has to be a certain size to wear it beautifully here because we usually wear a little bit larger ring there. And then here it is. Love this opportunity because it sits low profile. So it really works on the index finger as well. And then, yeah, I'm going to take it over to the thumb so you can see it there also. So you can see what that looks like. And again, all finished on the inside. Smooth as silk on the inside as it is on the outside. So you've got that beautiful look there, that larger diamond sitting right atop that band. The width is made for that diamond size. We did put it east-west, so it gives you that wow factor. And look at that, just a great brilliance to that yellow diamond. Congratulations if you got one. Last call if you do want to try to get one of our last. And look at that, there it is. This one, that angle is actually not the best for it. When you really see directly face up to that stone, that's where you get a really good perspective of what an oval brilliant cut is all about. And how, again, you don't need to size up, go true to size for whatever finger you want to wear it on, but that is a must have, I think, if you want to be into the yellow diamond collector's world without having to spend a fortune to do it. So let's move on. We've got a lot to show you, including amethyst drop earrings are here. We've got a trillion cut morganite, pieces you've seen generally before, but we're just marking down for a brand new low so that they can get out the door once and for all. So let's take a look. By the way, I just got to pop this in. Collectors. There's our 71-point GIA certified Brazilian Paraiba right there. That is also set in platinum. So just wanted to give you a little reminder that that is here to show anybody who might like it. Call me. It looks like I may have one left on that band. We had a lot of people that were new. Took a minute to get everyone through because we had a lot of brand new registers getting set up there with their accounts. So we still have a lot of new people on the phone lines doing just that. So reminder, it's free to set up an account. We just need to know you're a real person with a name and an address, and that's that. So it's not like we charge a fee or a membership club fee or anything like that, or premium or whatever. So people ask me that all the time. Well, it must be like most places you shop and get a deal these days. You got to pay. I know I can name 3 places that I shop almost every day that I have to pay a monthly service fee to shop there, right? For the privilege of getting the discount. So, you know, I think that's becoming a thing. Not here. Not here. It's just price you see is the price you pay. And most of you don't even pay tax on top of that, which is amazing. So here we go. This is, wow, this is one of my absolute favorites of the day because, yeah, I'm a sucker for a trillion cut. Look at how beautiful that is. It's bold. It's bright. This is really top quality. Morganite in a trillion. Let me know. If you want that last of the yellow diamond band, here's our trillion cut Morganite, 1122018. Carol got her ring. What kind of ring did she get? Oh, you forgot? An Asher something. Probably a Tanzanite, I'm guessing. Could have been. Carol, thank you. What'd she say about it, Tim? Did she love it? She got it, but what was the response? Was she excited? Yay! Carol loves it. Oh, great. Thank you, Carol, for the call. I appreciate it. Was she shopping again today, or she just called? She's shopping today, too? Is that... Okay, tell me, guys, if I'm crazy. I have to really honestly ask you guys a serious question right now because I question this every day. because this is how I shop exclusively online. I can't think of anything I've bought in a store, even groceries. Like I don't shop in stores. But here's the thing, when I get something from a fill in the blank, usually like something fun, when I love something, I usually go immediately back and shop more at that same place. It's like instantaneous. I've always wondered, am I the only one like that? The second I get something and I immediately know I love it, I'm right back there shopping again. And that's why I was bringing that up with that yellow diamond band. First timers shopping, we had a lot of them. That is the thing. I would love for you to experience any of our jewelry, but pieces like that, I think you're going to come back again and again, and you're going to think, because people say this. When they're first timers here, they look at the price and they go, there's no way that can be that good, but I'm going to try it anyways. I'm going to try it. She looks trustworthy. I'm going to try it anyways, and I'm going to give it a go, and what's the worst that can happen? I send it back. And then everyone is more shocked at how good it is in person, and you become a little hooked. Sorry, but yeah, that is a fact, right? It can be a little addicting when you're a jewelry lover. So just FYI, that is one of those things where I hope I'm not the only one that feels that way, but I love that. Carol was already got something she loves. It was an Asher something, and she came back shopping again today. That's the beauty of it. And hopefully, you know, fine jewelry is something that for a lot of years, most of us could buy once every few years, we'd buy something. Hopefully, we're making it more affordable where if you want to shop once a week or once a month or once every day, you can. And that's a good thing. So we appreciate that you appreciate the values. But here is our trillion cut. It's a 3 carat on the trillion. Isn't that great? The rose gold. Isn't that pretty? It's a great match, but you can change it if you want to. White, yellow, or rose gold. It's totally up to you. But this is our 3 carat with 63 points in diamonds. That perfect frame for it. You've got the bigger diamonds going around, then the side diamonds as well. Just about, 4 of those on each side to give it a little extra wow factor on the sides of the ring. But it is so powerful. There is something about a trillion, even when it's a softer color. I think it becomes even more valuable when you have a softer, more pastel color. I think a trillion is even more beneficial because then you get that flashy property, right? It's morganite, it's a pink beryl. It's not supposed to be super, super, super bright. It's not supposed to be super like diamond-like, but this stone is because of the trillion cutting combined with the beautiful clarity. It's all working together here, and it's in any gold, and it's a $24.99 piece, which is really good. But if we can make it a little bit less, I'm gonna do it. It's a smaller size right now. I don't care. I am putting this 4.5 on if it's the last thing I do. Here it is on the hand, so you can see. It really just, I think that's just too big a ring for a pinky ring. That's just my feeling on that. But it's a really, really good look at $24.99. See how, now that was sparkling up close, but look what happens from further away. How much brighter it gets. It looks as if I put 50-point white diamonds within it. That's how bright that is. Oh, that's probably that star filter we have, right? No, we don't have one of those. The only place in the world that doesn't. So everybody else selling jewelry, they got those star filters. We don't have it. We don't have one. So that's a really beautiful, beautiful look. Look how bright that is. All the way through the center to the sides, every single side of that trillion is really dynamic. You've got to try a trillion cut morganite. What's up, Jess? What's up? The what? Oh, okay. I do. It was actually Wednesday, but I do. It's a 209, so it's probably not out here with me because I have Thursday's inventory, but anything else I don't. I have the 251, but I can bring out the 209. I'm sure it's still here, so we can bring that out. Yeah. Well, give me a couple seconds and we'll do that. We do have a 209 heart shape. We also have a 251 cushion cut. So those are the 2 big yellow diamonds currently in stock. But this one's going to be our trillion cut morganite. We'll make it easy, $24.99. I'm not surprised. That's not what you're expecting today, so I'll make it $999 instead, and we'll see it out the door for our pink beryl lovers. And then we've got something really special on the way. So that's going to be coming up. We've got that beautiful, I did bring out the 251 because I kind of figured some of you would be asking about that today. Plus we have a pink diamond wheel. So if you like this kind of look, but you want a little bit smaller pink, the pink side, not the peachy side, of a stone. We do have pink diamonds coming up on a wheel that are amazing. So Will, could you go back there and get that 209 for me? Because nobody's listening to me. So we'll just go. I don't want to make them wait too long. I know it's a busy Saturday. A lot of you are on the go and can only stop in for a few minutes at a time. So let me bring that 2-carat-09 heart shape back out for you, and we'll show that right away. As soon as it gets out here, I'll show it to you. But we also have, so $9.99 on this one. We've got a couple of big aquas. Don't forget the necklace I'm wearing is not my own. It is a ruby and diamond necklace that is here for under $9,000, despite the fact that it has over 10 carats in ruby and 7.5 carats in white diamonds. So that is something we showed earlier. If you need another look at it, please let me know. Brazilian Paraiba collectors. We have a necklace as well as a ring. So let's show the necklace right now, because you've seen the ring flashed a couple of times. I have a 18 karat gold piece. This is one of those really shockers, because I've had this once on the air, and it was one of those that was really surprising. It even stuck around for a day, and luckily for one of us it did, because this is a huge diamond. It's got a light canary yellow color first, and it's a round, and it's that dancing style, but then it's got the Brazilian Paraibas top and bottom, which are the round brilliants as well. So it's all going to be, and wait till you see this up close, because the way it's built is really attractive. It's 1122-115, and yeah, I don't think it is, but yeah, that's not it. That's the other one. It's the other one, but yeah, I don't think it is. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, because that was, yeah. Here's what we have. Let me show it up close, but I want to get you the length here before we do it. We'll show it on the neckline, and then we'll show you the up close. So this is the most affordable way to get Brazilian Paraibas. It's going to be a 3/4 inch top to bottom, chain included, which is also 18 karat gold. It's an 18-inch chain, but don't worry, it's adjustable. See that little tail there? That's where I've taken about a 1/2 inch shorter there. So you can slide it very easily. Just slide it to make it shorter if you want to. And then you've got an 18-inch maximum length. Let's take it to the neckline here so you can see what it'll look like from a distance away. Even better. That's good, because that's where it's going to be. You're not going to be standing in a TV studio with a white wheel with it on the wheel. You're going to be looking at it on your neckline, and look at how that looks like little florets of Brazilian Paraibas, the original source of Paraiba, by the way. Now we've got to show you up close, which it's kind of interesting, because when you see this, you realize that sitting on its side is not the best way to see it, because, hold on, let me get a grip on it. I really want to show this the proper way to you, so you can see how this looks. Aha, that's where you see how it's suspended. So that big yellow diamond is 38 points. Those Brazilian Paraibas, 8 of them, total 16, and that is suspended, so that moves almost like that dancing style of diamonds we see. It is a huge value, and all of that beautiful, think of it like a little boat. It's like a little canoe of 18 karat solid white gold, like a crescent moon style. And there, I'm going to show you. Let's put it back on the hand here. It's really hard to hold level for you there, but that's what it looks like from a distance. We're going to make it $1,999. You know what? Forget about it. Let's make it $1,299 instead, and take an extra $700 off the price for you to own this very special piece. And the only piece we have that's got Brazilian Paraiba that's really under $10,000. Because anything else you're going to see in Brazilian Paraiba, we're talking about major, massive price tags, right? Because that's how this works. It's all that really rare stone. And there's an almost 1/2 carat diamond there as well. So that's really important there, and the way it's setting up above. This is still something, I'm showing it how it balances. It doesn't flip. I am moving my hand wildly, probably a lot more wild than your neckline can move, because I want to show you it doesn't flip or turn. It does not flip. That's what, because you look at that and you go, I thought that too myself until I actually had it on, and then you see it doesn't flip, it doesn't turn. It's all balanced, but as that stays level from top to bottom, that diamond is moving independently thanks to that O-ring. So $12.99 to get Brazilian Paraiba and a very large diamond, really special way to go. Jess, who was asking for the heart shape? Okay, so Peter, I've got it here for you to look at one more time, and this is that 209 heart-shaped yellow. Yes, isn't this great? There is a 251 in a cushion cut. Very different look though. Cushion versus heart. Heart is the more rare. It's 112-1525. It's a 2-carat-09, so that's still putting it well up and over the 2-carat mark, which is great. You get this specialty brilliant cut. You know that a heart shape still could be a standard cut, or it can be a brilliant cut. This stone is still giving us the brilliant cutting we love to see. It's remarkable. It's our only heart shape we have. Even if you were to go down to a teeny tiny size, 10 point, 15, 20 point, we don't have those either. This is the only heart shape. It's one only, and you know what's going to happen. Maybe you missed it. Maybe you just need another look at it. It's one of those pieces. Granted, it's not exactly $5, so it's a considered piece. But keep this in mind. Considered purchases like this, anywhere outside of the TVON universe, would be, I kid you not. It's my job to be in the business, meaning not just at TVON, show up, do values, and leave, but have to pay attention to what's happening so I can give you really, truly accurate pricing on what would you expect to pay in retail? What would you have to pay? Well, obviously, it's first of all a natural yellow diamond, so that's tough to find. I got to be honest with you, most of the yellow diamonds that are out there, yellow diamonds, they're treated to get there. They may be a natural diamond, but they're heavily treated to get their yellow color. That's not what we're showing you. So it's very tough to draw comparisons and compare apples to apples, or in this case, since it's a yellow, let's say bananas to bananas, because it is something that's tougher to find in general. We're bringing it to you and giving you the best of the best. Elite cutting, big size, all natural, extremely important cutting given that it's the Heart Brilliant cut, and it has 22 points in that yellow diamond halo, and it has a carat 28 in white diamonds, so your grand total here is 3 carats 59. And what I did was a little Wednesday night rampage, which we're now bringing back out on a Saturday afternoon. Morning still out here, afternoon where most of you are. Here's what we're going to do. It's even better than $29,999. I kid you not, that is the price tag we are supposed to get here. That is not retail. There's the ring, there's where it started at $60,000, there's where we got it, which is half. We are not asking for $30,000 today, nor are we asking for even $10,000. Remembering that it is $359 total overall. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. You have got to see this. It's side-to-side diamonds. Check that out. This is absolutely beautiful. It reads as a heart shape even beyond the stone in the center, because why? All the halos are mimicking that. This is all custom made. It's like rule number 1 in jewelry. If you see a heart shape, people don't have castings for every single heart-shaped stone. They're too limited out there. So any heart shape, not only is the center stone rare to get, but you had a custom-made mounting around it. That's what we did for you here. Two-tone gold as it is, it's not even $9,999. Here's your value. This is one of those elite moments where I've had probably, if I had to guess, I've probably been lucky enough to have, honestly, probably 20 ever. 22 karat yellow diamonds on this show. Prior to this, by the way, I've been doing this for a while. I'd never had a 2 karat yellow diamond before. This is rare to the world of television shopping, as we just discussed. They're hardly out in retail. But here's the best part. Out of the 20 or so I've had here in all the years we've brought you yellows, I have not had a 2 karat 09 heart shape ever go this low, let alone where I'm taking it, which is a lot lower. And this is holidays fast approaching. Would there be a better time to give? And I say that because usually with a heart shape, it's oftentimes a gift moment. It's a loved one giving another loved one a very important, meaningful diamond ring that they are to wear with that daily reminder millions of times over that someone loves them. And that's the beauty of it. Not that you can't get it for yourself and wear it with joy and pride. You should, if that's what you love, wear what you love, get what you love. But for a gifting moment, oh my goodness, what a special piece to give, to gift, to create, to make somebody's, granted it would be tough, it would be a tough act to follow in holidays to come. It would be tough to top this. But what a piece to do it this holiday season, this anniversary that's coming up, this birthday that's coming up, this milestone, whether it's a retirement, oh my goodness, right? A beautiful, maybe a new addition to the family, right? I love this I love it as somebody who's getting married and they want to have something special, whatever it is. Love should be every moment of every day. This is that reminder in jewelry form. It is not $9,000 either though, so there goes Another $1,000 just off the price, just like that. But it's not $89.99. Come on over and take a look, and I'll show it to you again here, and it's not even going to be $8,999. Somebody's got to get it. I don't think it's our requester. Nobody's on the phone lines right now. This is a first caller scenario. This is it, and we're going to make it just $7,999 to the very first caller, and that's as easy and simple as I can make it. It just doesn't get any better. And then we got to really rock and roll because we only have an hour and 20 minutes left in this show. And we need more requests like that. More requests of what would you like to see? Now, there's a 251 cushion cut and a bridge that is not a whole bunch more. So if you want to see that even larger stone, we have that too. And if heart shapes aren't your thing, or that's just not what you're looking for this gifting moment, or you're just looking to get yourself a special piece, then we've got a cushion cut that goes up to 2.5 carats, but this is available at $79.99, and it should not be, because you are looking at the greatest value we brought you, and it's not just a 2 carat. I know 9 points is not a big deal in most stones, but it's a very big deal in diamonds. Let's give it a final 30 seconds, and then we will move on and carry on. We've got a lot to show you. Amethyst earrings are here. Beautiful blue sapphire bangle bracelet is here as well. Got to mark that down. I had this for the last, they keep giving this to me every day. And I'm going, I'm sorry, I'm not going to sell that for $10,000. But I will sell it today. It's just going to require some different pricing. Look at that. There's my sapphire bracelet for you. We've got that on the way. We've got a brand new turquoise that's a huge size. Get requests in too. Don't have to sit around and wait for me to magically know what you want to see. You can always just call us and tell us and demand, and that's even better. So again, whatever you need, we've got still the Brazilian Paraiba piece here. I don't know how, I don't know why, but that Brazilian Paraiba with that huge diamond is here. Big, 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 big aqua as well coming up. I mean, you name it, we got it. Just let me know what it is you'd like to see as a priority. There's also a huge black diamond. It's our 5 carat 34. So that's taken up to the biggest diamond we have. And then let me know pink diamond wheel. We got to get to that. Got to get to this big blowout on pink diamonds. And it's a pink diamond for everybody, because it's not just the big stones. It's not just the little stones. It's everything all together. So we're really looking forward to that. And that is going to be coming your way. So let's get to it. We've got the pink diamond wheel. It's a nice little blowout. That is by request, but again, no requester on the line, so it's no problem if you want to take it. Don't think, because people always say that to me. They go, well, I did not call because I really, really wanted it, but I know you brought it out for a request. Requesters rarely take what they request, so it just means it's still open to anybody and everybody. It's first caller situation. All right, let's talk pink diamonds, because we have an incredible wheel. It's 4 pieces. We have everything for everybody, from band rings to individual bigger center stones that we love. But get ready, because this blowout is everything. I have purchased one of these pieces on this wheel myself as a gift for, you probably can guess, my mom. She's the one I always buy jewelry for, she and my friends. But I got to tell you, mom gets more jewelry than anybody, because, you know, what else do you get? A jewelry loving mom who loves the best in jewelry. You get her jewelry when that's your business. And one of these bands up here I bought 3 years ago, and I paid more for it. And by the way, when I bought it, the Argyle mine was still producing. There was still production. We still were getting stones out of Australia actively from the Argyle mine. Today, that's not the case. We've gone 2 years with that mine shut down. So let's take a look, because one of these bands near and dear to my heart here, and I'll start there. That's this band. The 4-row style with 2 pink diamond rows and 2 white diamond rows. And that's one option. We have another band though. So if you're going, no, don't love it. We have this band, which is going to be the more lacy version with the concentric ovals that interlock. That's beautiful. That looks a little wider. It's a little more open. It's a little lacier in its look, and it's really complex the way it's made, because it's pink diamonds that ombre into white diamonds. Do you see that? The outer edges are pinks, then inside at the center it's more of the white diamonds, and then lining through the middle. Then we have the bigger stones, which is going to be either a rare marquise cut, which is a 9-point individual stone, or you can go with this pear shape, which also feels a little bit like a band ring, but also it's a big center stone in the center. So those would be your 4 options of pink diamonds here that are just like we talked about with the yellows, all natural. Again, the only exception to that would be our black diamonds, that they get some treatment, as they always do. These colors of diamonds that we bring you here oftentimes get treatments everywhere else you shop, not here. So we're really, really excited to just, you know, again, give you the rare of the rare here and give you an opportunity to own them. So this is what we have: the marquise, the 2 different band varieties, the big pear shape as well, Well, it was cooperating the first time around. It won't the second time around. It's okay. So we'll let it lean, but you can just choose based on what do you not have. Maybe you know your style is more elongated and you want more grand. Maybe you're about more of a simple, classic, wear with everything, wear everyday band style, like what we had in the yellow earlier. But these are going to be pink diamonds, which are an upgrade, by the way. They're one of the rarest colors in the world you can get in the diamond world. So that's really, really tough to do. Is pink diamonds. That's really bugging me that that's leaning a little bit, so I'll just move it aside just a minute because I don't want it to interfere with our band looks. But this is where you get a chance to pick up whatever you like, all the same price. I can only say this. The band ring in the middle, the very, very front, 3 years ago, I paid, me as the host here, I paid $19.99 for it. It's okay. Mom loves it. It was a big special occasion. She wears it every single day of her life. Good, good. Doesn't matter. If that's the case, if you look years later and go, I wear that piece every day, then honestly, it's worth any amount of money, right? It's the pieces that you spend a lot that you never wear, that's where it's concerning. These are pieces that, hey, they're tough, they're diamonds, so you wear them every single day, but it's a way you don't need to baby pink diamonds because they're rare, because they're unusual and rare and more pricey. That doesn't mean you have to leave it on a shelf. It's still diamonds. So even though you've got that rare color, you wear them. They're durable for every day. We've got 4 great options for you. The price tag is as low as they can ever be. And it is kind of remarkable that in an era when jewelry is going up, because gold goes up and white diamonds go up, and yes, pink diamonds have gone crazy through the stratosphere of pricing, we're going to bring them all down to their lowest price possible. This is where you have to choose. You have to choose either one of the bands or one of the bigger stones, or if you're like a lot of people and you like and appreciate both styles, you get a band and you get one of the bigger stones, so you have those collectibles so that you're good for the entire pink diamond wardrobe. But this is what they're going to be. We got a huge value for you. They're not $29.99, and that's a deal because they were all over the map. So this is just fun to be able to bring them all down for you to a much lower price tag. And that's kind of the fun part, is that no matter where they end up, they're far less than any one of them would have been individually. And that's the whole point. We're saying, here's what we have. We're going to blow them out, get them out the door. Every single one's got to go, and they will. They all stay as is. So once again, the only choice you're going to make is, what size can we make it for you? This, again, reminding you, the marquise cut is a 9-point center. But don't worry, it's still got a carat 11 in white diamonds, plus 17 more pink. So you've got a ton of diamond weight here that is going to be just, I mean, think about the side stones alone are a carat 28 plus the 9-pointer. So you get a really hefty look there. And I can't say enough about that marquise cut. That's 137 total weight right over here on your left. If you go over to the other sizable center stone, that's going to be the pear shape. That's a 15-pointer, which is really going to go fast because we all know that that's a very, first of all, it's a very important saturation, but it's got a great size. 15-point pear, 52 points in the diamonds. I will tell you the most important pink diamond we ever had here was in that mounting. It was the bubblegum pink we had. It was a purple, pink, intense color. It was in that same exact mounting. And then we've got, of course, the band style. 57 points here in the pink, 54 in the white. Know it well. That's a carat 11 total weight. And then we've got the band behind it, which is really cool. And that's going to be a full, let's see, that's a carat 07 in total diamond weight, because this breaks down 76 points on the pink, 31 on the white. So think about that ratio there. Far greater diamond weight in the pink than there is on the white diamonds there. And wait till you see that on, because just like the one on the right side, it's got a little bit of that cutout open detail. So it's really, you think it looks good there. Wait till you see it on the way it's intended with the designer who wants you to see a little bit of that skin through it. So it just looks even more ornate and specialty. We're going to make it even better than $29.99 a piece. That's the lowest price of any of the 4, as they were. This is our day, our Saturday farewell day, to say goodbye to all 4 of these pink diamond designs. You know what else that means? Going forward, 2023, we got 2 months left. You're not going to see them. 2024, not going to see them. This is also our last call, because just like yellow diamonds, we have not been able to procure any more pinks either. So whether it's smaller stones, larger stones, bigger centers, side stones, doesn't matter. We have nothing left to create new jewelry out of. This is why we're really struggling right now to create new designs, because the diamonds are so limited, right? It's like, I'd love to make you a pink diamond ring, but there's no more pink diamonds. I'd love to make you a yellow diamond ring, but there's no yellow diamonds. So here we are giving you a chance to own them right now at a discount. when they're not available. That doesn't happen in today's world. Let's get them lower than even $2,000 or $19.99 or $18.99. And might I just request that you dial in really quickly on these bigger stones, because I think the 9-pointer and the 15-pointer are going to go very, very quickly. There's no way that they stick around. That's just an impossibility. It just can't happen. So this is your chance right now to pick them up. They're not even going to be $18.99 or $18.88. We got to go crazy low. That's what it requires here to get these pieces out of here on a Saturday. We are ready for you. We're ready to give you values, but you got to let us know which one you're thinking about, because that's it. It's really, really important. So here we go. It's not $18.88. We have nobody on the phone lines. Watch this ring. I got to show this band to you. This is the one with that really important pink diamond weight. That's going to be 76 points in pink diamonds alone. Now we're getting busy because that 1888 kicked in at home. And that's where they go. Look at how beautiful that is on. When have you seen a band ring like that? It looks like lace. This is like, think of, you're on that dream vacation and you went to Versailles. And this is like that beautiful lacy lattice work. It looks like architecture in Europe, but it's done in the pink into the white diamonds, back into the pink again. It's the pinks on the outer edges. The white diamonds run right through it. We didn't just leave it as these complex ovals that interlock. We gave it all the big white diamonds right through the middle as well. I'm sorry, that's just a beautiful piece. If that was just beading in a gown, that'd be like a couture $8,000 gown. If that was beadwork that you saw at the Ampere waistline of a gown. And this time it's in that fine jewelry. It's in gold. It's in pink and white diamonds. They're not $18.88. You asked for it. We'll make it happen. Which one do you like? There's probably a 60-second clock that's going to be here. Guys, I got to tell you, these are already, they were supposed to be at the lowest point, $19.99. That's a value that's supposed to inspire a lot of phone calls and a lot of busyness. But you know what? If they're still here, this is my deal. If we're doing a live show, and we are, why not make sure that we get these phone lines ringing? And if you're not satisfied with $19.99 or $18.88, we're going to keep on going lower so you get the values you're looking for, because my job is to move jewelry. It goes from our house to yours. That's all we've got to do today. That's all we've got is a Saturday spent together with the greatest values in jewelry, but they're getting better, and that is really in conflict with what the rest of the world is doing. And I'm not going to make them $18.88, $17.99, $16.99. All you have to do is pick up the phone and tell me which one you like. It will be right out to you. Do not wait, though, because they're not even $1,600, even $1,599 for pink diamonds, white diamonds. We've got gigantic total carat weights here. There is just so much to choose from. Out of every ring up there, only one of them does not have a full carat plus in diamond weight. That would be the pear shape. But that's where you get the biggest center stone, is the 15-pointer, which has never, ever, ever been $15.99. You can't get a 15-point natural pink. And by the way, that one's more, if you're reading it on your TV screen as lavender, I agree. It has a lavender color to it because it is so good. It is so saturated. Okay, so now we're getting busy. Yeah, now we're getting really busy because it's $15.99 for any one of those four up there. You're not paying $15.99 though. Which one do you like? Pear shape's already gone. The 15-pointer, no kidding. 15-pointer's gone. I'll try it on for you. It's 1116-597. This one's already sold. They're all as is, guys, and I'll try that on, but they're not $15.99. Tell me, Tim, which one you like. Tell me, Jason, which one you like. Allison, this is the one your caller just got. It's gorgeous. Yeah, this feels like the Wonder Woman ring. That's what this is. Not the Wonder ring, the Wonder Woman. This is like her tiara and her cuff bracelets and everything else. And anybody? Which one, Jason? You like the band in the back? Me too. It's so pretty and lacy. That's 1110-187. I'll try that on again. They're not $15.99 either. One caller for each ring. Are you ready? We'll make them $1,499. That's it. I'm going to try that band on for you. This is the one with the 76 points in the pink and then 31 in the white. So you are getting mostly pink diamonds there. It is set in a combination of rose and white gold together because that's what also is complex. Even this midpoint of the band is rose into white into rose again, because we always have to put those pink diamonds with a backdrop of the rose gold, right? So you see, that's complicated to do. The band itself is in the white gold through the back. Let me show it again. Here's the rear of it, so you can see how it's done. And then there's the rose gold. And then what they do through the middle where the white diamonds are, that is set in white rhodium. Do you know how complicated that is to do? They've actually done just the top surface here in the white rhodium so that you can show off how beautifully white the diamonds are when they're white diamonds, and then show off the beautiful color of the pink diamonds and the rose gold. There's again what that lacy band looks like. Who got your pear shape? Hi, Shirley. Thank you so much for shopping with us today. And then, Jason, are you taking this one? All right, so it sounds like we're verifying on this one here. Remember, 76 in the pink, 31 in the white. That means you've got a fabulous carat 07 in diamond weight overall with that ring, mostly pinks there, which is really the headline. Then we've got, of course, still have our 9-pointer. Let me remind you that 9-pointer in the center of the marquise. Well, that's only the beginning because you also have 17 points in pink diamonds and a carat 11 in the white diamonds. So you are getting well over a carat in that fabulous diamond ring here on the left. So you're getting, remember, a whole complement of diamonds there, starting with the carat 11 in the white diamonds, then you've got the 17, then the 9. So think about how that plays all together. That's a really good look. So anything you want. Yes. Who's shopping over there? Caught him off guard with that question. Oh, it's been a while, Jason. We haven't seen Jason in a while. Did I catch you off guard with that question? Who's shopping? Devora. Devora? Did I get it right? What? That certainly phonetically would be pronounced Devora. Yeah. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Yeah. All right. Let's get a move on. We've got a lot more to do here. So thank you so much. And again, beautiful band here. Classic. That's a classic. It's a real classic where it's an even split, more or less on the pink and the white. And then we also have your beautiful 9-pointer there. Very special. All right, coming up, yellow diamond still here in the heart shape. We still have the 251 as well from Thursday, which I know a lot of you are considering. And then we're going to do something wild on a bracelet. I got a huge bracelet. It's sapphires. It's diamonds. It's been here, I kid you not, probably 35 shows in a row. I do about 20 to 22 shows a month with you guys. I got to tell you, this has been here a long time, every single day, and I'm supposed to get excited about selling it for $99.99. It hasn't excited me until today, where I've got carte blanche to do whatever I want. We've got 5 minutes left till the top of the hour, and we still have some of those pink diamond rings left available for under $1,500. So that would be a good way to get pink diamonds. By the way, the necklace, I'm getting some questions about it. This was up earlier. It's rubies, it's diamonds, it's 10 carats of ruby, it's 7.5 carats in diamonds. It's under $9,000 in a collar of 14 karat gold and sits at a 17-inch length. So just a heads up, because a lot of you probably are wondering, oh, look, she's got a necklace on, pretty dressy for a Saturday morning. Well, we're actually offering it to you. So that is here. And it's only morning out here for another 5 minutes. Don't forget, time change tonight, only about 14 hours away. So remember that. And let's get to, well, 14 hours on the West Coast, okay? I know, we got people all over the country. So just a few less for you guys on the East Coast. But here we are with a very, very, very special bangle. And this is 112231. And I'll just answer the question now. Oh, you guys are off tomorrow because of the time change. No, we'll be here at the normal time at 10, which will really be 11. So you'll have an extra hour to get your shopping sleep. Some people call it beauty sleep. I call it shopping sleep. I think if you're an aggressive shopper, sleep is very helpful to do it at your best. So we're going to have an extra hour to get our shopping sleep. And so we're all ready to rendezvous at what will be the new 10 a.m. tomorrow, okay? 10 a.m. Pacific. That will really be 11 because remember, we're falling back tonight. Yes? Any questions on the pink diamond ring? Okay, so we got the pink diamond still maybe going. Here is 112231 though. This has been $99.99, and here's why. It's 220 of blue sapphires. It's also diamonds around every single one of them, which totals 62 points in white diamonds. Well, it's in white gold or rose gold or yellow gold, however you like it. But there is a really important value that's got to be headed your way, because I felt, and maybe I'm off, but I felt like $99.99 was still going to be a bit of a struggle with you guys to get for a bracelet. And I know it's been a while since we've seen new bracelets or these big gem weights in our bracelets, but I thought if there is somebody out there who wants to see something with a beautiful classic, and I know blues are classic because we all look good in blue. We all tend to love, I think that we live in a nation where we, I don't know, raise your hand if you wear a lot of denim, right? Or a lot of blue and white, or you want something, whether it's, great for patriotism, or whether it's, going to be just that color because it matches your eyes, or maybe it's something, I think we wear a lot of denim in our society. So how about a great piece that looks good if you're putting on jeans a lot, right? This is that great match. And if you're thinking that's far too dressy for denim, well, I beg to differ, because today's world is kind of changing in that way where even when our fashion is more casual, because I think we are in general more casual overall, especially after the last few years, we've still kind of maintained that really cool kind of athleisure style, but we dress up instead still with our jewelry. We still want to wear the good stuff in jewelry, and that's the beauty of it. Right now, I live in Los Angeles. It's pretty, it's a fashion-oriented place. You know, it's a lot of Hollywood and, you know, movie production and celebs and that kind of thing. And so that's what I see every day, is a lot of really kind of casual wear, but the jewelry, it's like the statement accessories, whether it's, you know, this mix of somebody can be wearing joggers, but they're wearing a really cool sparkly heel with it, right? Like a stiletto with crystals, or, you know, the bag or the jewelry. So, or really all those accessories. So it's kind of a fun era we're living in where the attire can be casual, but the jewelry still speaks. And that's where I think this bangle, whether you want to wear it on its own because it's big enough to do that, if you want to layer it or add it, tennis bracelets, other bangles, it works with that also. But it's going to be a really cool value today because I get to do whatever I want. So we're going to take the sapphires, which 7 lucky stones there. That's usually a luckier number for some, right? Reminds me, I have a 7-year anniversary show coming up in just less than, 48 hours. That's going to be something exciting. I hope you'll join me for that. It's Monday night, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, 7 years. You think there might be some fun things happening on Monday night? Yeah, there are some fun things happening on Monday night, so I hope you'll join me for that. But this is going to be a really, really special buy right now, and that is because I'm just going to send it out. We have like 90 seconds till our top of the hour, and I'm going to make this easy. I'm just going to price it. I'm not getting the response on auctions earlier. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just make this the deal. It's a bracelet though. So you've got, for an average size wrist, I wear like a 6 3/4 inch bracelet. And that is because, again, that's kind of an average typical size. This is meant to be that oval shaped hinged bangle. Did you see how easy that popped off? Because that was basically that little button that I use. So it just aligns, closes just like that. This is really how complicated it is. Push it. That's it. Push it. Open it up, little button, press it down, it opens. Close it, push it together. This is why bangles are flying out the door so easy. I mean, you're flying out the door, you still put your bracelet on. You've got the 2 figure-8 safety catches. You will secure those so you know your piece is locked forever and ever. And we're going to make this really super affordable. And this can be in yellow gold and it can be in rose gold, but let me show you how much gold you're getting there throughout the depth of it from all the angles here. The beautiful bright blues, because they are round cuts. So not only are you getting great sapphires from Ceylon, but you've got the round cutting, which is all diamond inspired cutting. So they're giving you an electricity, a brightness. That's the view right there. To see how really lovely those sapphires are. So we talked about a band earlier. The bands, the 2 millimeter gold bands out there that are $6,000 plus. We brought you a 6 millimeter band with a big diamond for less. What do you think a bangle goes for in just solid gold? You guys know that little cuff bracelet I usually wear when I'm wearing my yellow gold? It's got a little kind of claw style to it, and it just hinges. There's nothing in it but gold. It's like 2 grams of gold. It's $14K. Well, the thing costs thousands of dollars because it's gold. This is all that gold, but much more of it, and anchoring sapphires and diamonds, and you're not going to pay $5,000, $4,000, or $3,000. It is one of the highest end bangles we do, which is why it had a $10,000 price tag it carried. It's not going to be $3,000. It's not even going to be $29.99. We're just going to give it away to the very first caller who says, I'll take it. It's an average size, so that means if you wear a 6.5 to a 7.5, anywhere in that span. If you were a 6 3/4 like I do, if you were a 7 1/4, or 7.5, if you wear any of those sizes, this bangle fits you and fits you perfectly. And it's not going to spin or rotate or turn because it keeps all those diamonds and sapphires right up top where they should be so everyone sees them. And it's not going to be $2,500 either. So this is when you have to dial, because it's not even $2,000 for a bangle with sapphires and diamonds. It is $19.99. Let's take a look at it, and let's, more importantly, get it a great home today. As we are now in that last hour of our Saturday here, so it's request time. It's tell us what you want to see, tell us what you want to get another glimpse of before we go. And this is it. Last call on our Saturday. So $19.99 gets you this bangle. We're not waiting more than 60 seconds. That should obviously go in quickly because nobody sees a sapphire carat weight like that for $19.99, especially when you have 7 stones perfectly matched. That's actually more complicated than getting 1 2-carat blue, because 1 2-carat blue would be easy. There's no matching to do. This one, you've got to match up the color, the size, the shape, right? You've got to match everything up to perfection. And with blues, there's a lot of degree of color variance. There can be light, light pastel, pale. They can be, usually with sapphires, they're just too dark. They're just too saturated where they start to look like a midnight blue into a black. This is it. Do you want to see the necklace again, Will? Because I've still got it on. And the necklace, that's what we're getting some questions on. The necklace, the beautiful necklace. As we have 10 seconds left to take a look at the bangle, then we will remind you about this incredible, incredible ruby and diamond necklace we have that is so important. And I think it's our best value of the day. Take a look at that. There's the necklace. And I'll move it forward a little bit too. So I've been kind of scooting it back a little bit, but look how beautiful that is. 17 inches in length. 2 people talking about it right now. It's our 10 carat 10 of rubies. They go all the way around. This is that true collar style. It is all bezel set rubies, 7.5 carats in diamonds, including really, really big round stones that are bezel set, and solid white gold, and a lot of it. And $88.88 is your price tag on this gorgeous necklace. I still can't believe, because I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but I used to work at a place where every single day, and I kid you not, it was every day, I sold collars with rubies. Every day, every day, every day, every day. That'd be fun to do again, but obviously not something that's feasible in today's market. That was many years ago. It was like 10 years ago. And I would sell collars. Some had sapphire, some had Tanzanite, and they went all the way around. Today, that's not possible. And we've got diamonds as well. 7.5 carats in your diamonds. So many of those are the big, big, big round brilliants. Every one of those could be a center stone in a ring. And instead, we got 2 people talking about this. That's going to go today. We are in last hour. Let's go back to our bracelet here. Allison, is that what you're verifying? Is the bracelet or something else? Bracelet. Okay, so we're verifying on the bracelet, verifying on the necklace. A lot of pieces are going to go here because it's last hour. So everyone who's been considering things, picking up the phone, dialing in, let's also make sure that we show you a gorgeous pair of amethyst drop earrings. These are so pretty. They're just pretty and they're wearable, but you know, it's so tough. We got to find jewelry for everybody, right? And we're always looking for, do we want a stud? Do we want a drop? Do we want a dangle? Well, we've already got the camera zoom back for that bangle. So now we're going to show you a stunning pair of amethyst drop earrings, which is item number 11222420. And they are lever backs, and they've got diamonds too. So we're not leaving you without the diamonds that we love, but there they are. I'm just going to stagger them a bit so you can see the color matching that's perfect. And it's that rich, saturated luxury. Oh, there it is. That's the amethyst we look to see. Brazilian beauties right there. And that's going to be 2.5 carats of cushion cut amethyst. Sapphire bangle still verifying. We'll see who's got it. Then the necklace, such a pretty necklace. And let me know if you want to see that up close again. But here we go with 2.5 carats in the amethyst, 14 points in the diamond weight as well. Just that spike design. And then look though, there's a bigger round brilliant between the diamond pave and right up top over your cushion cut. White, yellow, or rose gold. I'll be trying them on for you as well. Did you get the bangle perhaps? Let's just go ahead and show you the length here and show you what one looks like on so you can see what that's all about. This is so pretty. Look at that drop. They're even prettier when you see them on though. That's where you're really going to enjoy. Look at that beautiful drape you get. There's the 1.25 inches or inch, really I'm going to say 1.25 inches just because that's where they're going to begin to drop when they're in the ear. That little arch sits in your piercing. So really it is 1.25 inches from top to bottom. White gold, yellow gold, or rose. I think my perfect preference would be probably the yellow gold with this, just because there's a luxury about amethyst, especially I always find the richer the color gets, which these are really the top of the best. is it just, I don't know, it looks even better to me. There's something about just matching jewel tones and having that richer amethyst color in the yellow gold. But if you're exclusively a white gold lover, it'll work. You see them right here. They show off the diamonds beautifully in the white gold, but that's what they look like on. So you can see how they drape, how they move, how they give you that beautiful luxury where you're still seeing that color from a distance away and how saturated it is. Let's just take one last look at them, blow out the price, get you a better deal than even $9.99 because the earring is a little more extraordinary than what we typically see in a stud. It's always rare to see amethyst. Lately, we've been trying to bring out a few more in the rings for you, and that might mean you love it and you want to match in an earring. We've got it rarely here, but that's here today. And so certainly the responsibility is there to make sure it's a great value as well. And we're going to make it easy. Right now, only, how about this, $499 for the pair as we get into, now we are officially in that last hour of the show. So always want to make sure those deals are happening for you as we continue on. Let us know if there's anything you'd like to see again before we run out of time. Happy to do that as well. But $499 for an amethyst drop earring with diamonds. So that is quite the value to get a handle on. And also, let's remind you that we just have that beautiful, I've got still a couple pink diamond pieces left, Brazilian Paraiba, gigantic opal. Want to remind you we have the cross necklace here for $699 if you missed it. Yep. Oh, thanks, G. Hey there, what's up? Y'all recovered from your big Friday night? I know she heads up the Friday Night Fan Club. So, G, good to know you're with us here. You're ready to go? Yes? All right. G's ready for Monday. She says she's excited. What's happening Monday? Something good going on? The big show. And I only say that because we're going to do some things for you guys, okay? Monday night is just, and I just want to, somebody just asked, what's going on Monday? Monday night's the anniversary show, so 7 years here at TVON, so we thought we'd party together, right? And being that, you know, it's been such an amazing, eventful 7 years, I thought we'd put together a little celebration for you. So, it might be my anniversary and might be honoring and commemorating 7 long years here, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to give you some gifts, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So there are monumental deals to be had. I tell you this, there's going to be the whole jewelry world talking about what happens Monday night. So there's something really special going on for product, new. And I can't give everything away to you, but there are, let's just say, if you like any of our most iconic pieces that are near and dear to my heart, you want to be here on Monday, and it's going to be exciting. So I can't say too much because I don't want to give it all away, but I know Monday night, it's a busy night, so I'm trying to give you a little heads up because I would hate for you to miss it because unfortunately I've already been giving very stern orders that what I'm doing on Monday only happens on Monday because trust me, it's not supposed to be happening. So if that makes any sense. So there's something going on Monday night. We're going to celebrate together. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be good. So, you know, it's all about you guys because, you know, TVON wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And so we're just going to celebrate and give back and really celebrate what I know will be some very exciting ideas, but it's truly strict. It's Monday only. So for those of you that record the show and watch it on Tuesday or at your leisure and then come on in and call back, you can't do that because the values will not be valid. So I'm just saying that Monday night, you got to be here for some real icons. All right, let's take a look at the amethyst earrings. And we've got all hand-selected items and all that. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I've been planning it for a while because I wanted to make it really special for you. And so we're gonna do a little celebration. So it's going to be good. But this is the cross. I wanted to show this to you because it was here way early in the show. And it's that new design, 30 points in diamonds there among the 6. And that's going to be $699. If you'd like that. So yeah, $699. Yeah, that's a really good look. So just a super cool piece, comes with the chain, finished on the inside. Just want to remind you with Christmas coming, I think this would be obviously one that we're going to get a lot of requests for over the next few weeks. And yet that's a new design that I wouldn't imagine will be here a month from now. So enjoy that if you get it, $699. Let me know if you need the full presentation on it. It's only the white gold. We've got an amethyst deal for you coming up that I have been excited about because it's a huge stone, but simpler on the diamond weight, which is what so many of you have been asking for. So any questions you have on anything you've seen, this is the time to get those questions answered. Amethyst earrings are here for $499. Here is the big Tanzanite deal, 6 carat 24. Look at the reds. Wow. This is off the heels of a 7-carat deal on just a few days ago, Thursday night. Well, this is going to be 112-2429. Some of you were saying, I need a smaller stone and I need a little bit less diamond weight so I can wear it every day. So question, request answered right here. It's 112-2429. Take a look at that. That's our 6-carat 24 cushion. Yes. Which one? Oh, okay. That was Susan, huh? Then we already brought it back out. Yeah, exactly. No problem. Cat's-eye chrysoberyl from earlier. If anybody missed it, it's back. Yeah, that's already, that we knew. Okay, so here's the 624 with the diamond weight at 39 points. We don't send hers off to shipping until much later. But this is our big stone. Isn't that great? It's a cushion cut. 624. Check it out. The red's running right through it. How about the triple stack? I know it looks like 4 from the sides because it's actually reflecting. The basket is mirror finished, so that's a reflection you're seeing. So right from that angle, you see there's 1, 2, and 3 steps of diamonds. That happens on each side, but it kind of looks like 4. That's the reflection of that basket on the sides that's holding your Tanzanite there. And it's also going to be, how about this? Just a really quick, easy deal. Just a nice, simple little reduction in price. I know it was supposed to be $79.99. I kind of said, well, that doesn't put it in the per carat prices I've been having of late. So we thought we'd make you a little bit better value because at $79.99, for the record, that's still going to beat just about everyone else out there. That's about $1,200 a carat. We're going to do better than even, because at $500 a carat, we're still down to, I would put it about $3,100. We're going to make it more affordable. And we're going to see who's out there. And we're going to let you price it how you want to do. Because instead of 7, 6, 5, or 4, and $3,100 is exactly, that's basically, it'd be $3,120 is, if my math is right, at $500 a carat on a 624. So you're looking at about $3,120. We're going to put it on the auction block for less than even $3,000 and give you what we know a lot of you have been asking for. Simpler mounting, not as much diamond weight, really good color though. That's the thing. We never want to give up that really big color. Big color is one thing. 624 tends to be a size also that usually the 5 and 6 carats are deemed usually a good size for everyday wearable from a lot of you. So love that it's there in that vicinity. We're going to make it better than even $3,000, or how about 25? That's going to be a new per carat. It's a lot better. We're going to take it even lower than that. So if you'd like to, we're going to start this off not at 25, not at 24. We're going to start, because this is where we like to be these days, right? And blue wing block Ds, we're almost sold out of them. Only what we have. So whatever we originally had is all we have to work with. So when they're gone, they're going to be completely gone. And there's nothing we can do about it. And yet, how about this? Because right now we're looking at $380 a carat or so. Let's make it $2,300 to start, because that'll put it right at that happy point we love to see these days, which is going to be $360 something a carat, $365 or so. So $10 increments only. You've got, let me show it to you on the hand here, because that's really important to see how this sits. I think also if those days you want to add something to it, you can, because that mounting lends itself to stacking or a wonder ring. But if you want to wear it solo like this, perfectly beautiful on its own. Look at that. So free gold, free diamonds, basically right around that best of per carat price we see on Blue Wing Block D, which we've been setting all kinds of records lately on our Tanzanite deals. $2,300 to get it started. This is obviously supposed to start at way more. It's a $79.99 piece. We would normally start at half, which is $4,000. We're not doing that either. All right, we're going to need some help here. Let's go. Let's go. $2,300. That's already. That's $368 a carat. I calculated the exact $368.58 a carat. That's right there. Right there. I think once we had $365 a carat. So $368 a carat. For the luxury that is all the red flash, how about we try this? We need your calls. We need to help somebody own this. And at that per carat price, that is historically what has everybody excited when we bring you Blue Wing Block D. That's got everybody excited. That's got everybody going, because you know the value. I can't, listen, I'm not going to sit here and go, hey, it's $1,200 a carat. It's a value. You know better. But when this is a value where if you've watched every show we've ever done with every Blue Wing we've ever done and you see a better price, then that is meaningful. That tells us something, and we can't keep our blue wings here. And for good reason. How could we? It's the best quality in the world, but it's better pricing than everybody else. Name somebody who has a better price on Tanzanite. I've looked. Now you guys look around too, right? We have a nationwide audience. If you find a better value on Tanzanite anywhere, tell me. Tell me about it because I want to see it. There is, and forget about the quality. I'm just talking about a better price. I'm not even saying a better price on a good quality. I'm saying any better price, even if it's a real bad quality. I want to know who has a better price than we do because I don't think it exists. And we have no open at $2,300 either. So we're going to have to move on. We'll give it 60 seconds. We'll see what we got. $368 a carat is what that boils down to. That is more like it. So here we are with no open on that one. We'll keep on rocking. The ruby and diamond necklace still hanging out. A lot of people talking about it. Make sure you're dialed in. Let's go to a big turquoise. We've got a huge Sleeping Beauty. These are so, I tell you, it's getting to be the stone of the season here. Seeing more and more turquoise. I will tell you, since you know, a lot of designers, what they'll do is they'll work on things that don't come out for years after they actually create them, because they've got to do these big marketing campaigns, and there's a lot that goes into it. It's not like us where we can make a piece and then 2 hours later it's on TV and at your, you know, at your door 2 days later, right? It's a different deal. Designers only make 1 or 2 new lines a year at best. And so there's a lot that goes into it. Well, I'm going to tell you, there is something happening right now that is gearing up. Next season, it'll be like the fall, spring of next year, where you're going to see a very large campaign by one of the, arguably the biggest designer in the US. And they're going to do a large campaign that is surrounding turquoise. Here's the catch though. Their stones are not Sleeping Beauty variety. They're not even natural through and through. I have a heads up because I've got a dear friend who's actually, she's the vice president of all of their global sales. They are a globally recognized brand. It's a really well-known high-end brand, and they're going to do everything around turquoise. It's composite material. It's basically material that's ground to a powder and then put together with glue to give the look like you're getting a large Sleeping Beauty stone. What we're going to do is give you no composite material. We never had that. We're going to bring you the large 6 carat 35 round. We have done this one in this large, kind of like a wreath-like style, very almost squared off, but still floral. Let's see what you like about this one. I mean, you saw the size. That was intentional to really start there. Let me see if I get that little smudge off of it. It's 11222422. It's a super cool stone. It's a large round. It's going to be a huge size, as we see. Got to zoom back quite a ways just to fit it in the shot there. And we're going to make it super affordable right now with the carat 13 and the diamonds. So we've done the diamond weight up top big. We've done the big round stone, which is that glowy. It's not just blue. It's got that nice aqua blue color to it as well. Very special. And it's going to be white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. So you're going to get to choose there. But it's currently our largest. We had a 7 carat the other day. It's gone. Now we've got this as our largest size. Gorgeous round. Love the look. I would love to see it. I mean, we obviously went with the white gold here because you've got so many white diamonds, but it would look beautiful in the yellow gold or rose gold also. So feel free to get your very favorite. But I got to make this easy because we're looking at another huge value here at $49.99. But this is just where we're seeing a lot more affordability be your happy place today. We're seeing that a lot of you are, as always, seeking out a bigger value, a better savings. So I'll just put this on the auction block, and eventually we're going to get one of these auctions going. We will. And this is how we do it. Let's just start super low on the big turquoise, give you all the value you're used to, and we'll make it even better than $4,000, $3,000, or $2,000 to start, even though that is our largest Sleeping Beauty here. These are completely, the mine is shut down and closed. There's no hope. This is why there's a lot of other turquoise out there. Most everything you're going to find out there is anything but Sleeping Beauty variety. It's that matrix material. It's that really, you know, if there's a lot of iron content, there's a lot of green to it. A lot of turquoise is just very much like a jade green color. This is that perfect robin's egg blue. It is that aqua tint. By the way, the designer who's going to be doing the campaign, that's their signature color, that aqua blue. So if that gives you a little hint as to what to get looking forward to, seeing major superstars, you know, the biggest superstar probably in the world is going to be headlining the campaign on all the billboards and the magazine advertisements and all that. We're not doing $2,000. Let's go $1,500 to start on our very large turquoise here for one caller to hopefully get it started, and then we'll see where we go from there. But that is a really stunning piece. Really beautiful, isn't it? And I'm going to take that ruby necklace off so we can show that again, because that's got to go. Got the ruby necklace here with all the diamonds. That's it, the ruby piece. If you haven't seen this up close yet, let me just show this to you while you're looking at the turquoise. Look at that ruby and diamond necklace. All 14 karat solid gold, big rubies, bezel set, huge diamonds bezel set as well. And no open on this one either. All right, so we're going to keep on going. We got a lot to do. $10 increments if we get the open. Let's give it a 60-second final clock. That ruby necklace is under $9,000 and it's over 10 carats in ruby. So very impressive styling there. We've also got, if anybody wants indicolites with cat's eye, chrysoberyl type elements, we've got that. So what happens when you marry cat's eye with an indicolite? You get cat's eye indicolite. Very rare stone. Heart-shaped yellow diamond is still here. Thank you so much. All right, coming up next, we got 40 seconds left and we got to find the miracle. So here's what I'm going to do. We've got 2 yellow diamonds that are huge sizes. We have the 251 and we have the 209. We have no open on this one, so I'm just going to blow this out because I'm going to refuse to believe that there is nobody out there who loves this turquoise. So I'm going to get it out the door for $14.99. First caller, 60 seconds, that's it. Then we're going to show you something else entirely different to share with you that is coming up. If you have requests, get them in. We only have 35 minutes left in the show, actually, so not even 40 minutes. And we are still looking to help you out with whatever it is you want to see on this Saturday afternoon. We are live, so that means you can pick up the phone and tell me what you want to see. With the values that are happening today, i.e. this one and everything else, I can't imagine why you wouldn't call and say, here's what I'm looking for gifting for myself, because this is the day you're getting the value of a lifetime. So take a look at the turquoise, because that's $14.99, and then we'll figure out some other great discounts to do. You know what else is here museum-wise is the big Russian demantoid. It's got a mark down. Let me know who's going to take this one at $14.99. I'm just going to skip out the auctions are not working. So let's just give you the greatest deal at $14.99, and that's it. Yes? Okay, and who's this for? Oh, just keep her on the line here because I'll show it right now. She hung up. Okay. Here's the ruby necklace again. I have Brenda. It was Brenda, right? I have a couple people already talking about it, and I hate for you guys to miss out. Because at this point now it's gotten 3 presentations, and we want to make sure you guys know what this is all about, because if you missed it, I showed it earlier thinking this was going to go right away. Knowing that, you know, Saturday, it's a little, we got people wandering in and out. This is the huge 14 karat solid white gold necklace. It does go end to end. Why we call it a collar? Usually this style is referred to as a collar in the industry. It has 1010 of rubies. It has 7.5 carats in VS diamonds. It goes all the way around 17 inches. A lot of you have told me, because I've had diamond collars here, and you've said, I don't want a 16-incher. It's like it's too much of a short kind of choker length on me. So we did this in 17 inches for you. I've been wearing it all day long. This is obviously a piece that we're offering today. We had it presented earlier. We flashed it a few times. It is completely solid and seamless to the point where it's finished. Every single one of those links is finished in the back, which I will show you up close, but I want to show you how seamless this closure is. And here it is. Snap it closed. That is kind of the Where's Waldo of findings, like how are you even going to find the closure? Without the figure 8, you would never know. That's where you'll lock it. That's a big diamond button there. They still, do you see how that one elevates? Purposely. Because then you open it up that way. You press this button down, that's where you open it up. That's how you also feel for it. I was able to put this on and take it off without even looking at what I was doing earlier. And that's a little atypical for a necklace, right? Here's what it looks like up close and personal. The turquoise is here. Let's show this up close from one end to the other again so you can see the consistency of the rubies, because they're really just perfect. Every one of them, clean, bright, crystalline, gemmy, blue, red, bezel set, nothing to catch on anything. Whether you're wearing it with a beautiful fine wool blazer or overcoat, whether you're wearing it with a silk taffeta evening gown, it's never going to catch. It's never going to be, it's not that heavy, I gotta tell you, for being, you know, obviously a lot of gold. It doesn't have that heavy weight to it, but it's finished beautifully. I'm not one for necklaces typically because I don't like the weight around my neckline, but honestly, this I've been wearing all day. It's been very comfortable, and it's $88.88. It was $50,000. It looks just, talk about the look, the perceived value, add a couple of zeros. I mean, really, truly. You could move the comma over 2 places to the right, add a couple of zeros, and nobody would be surprised to see this for $800,000. But that's what we're doing today, is saying, here's luxury that's attainable. Here's luxury that is every bit as timeless a look. I mean, my goodness, I refer to a movie that I think we all know, right? That took place in 1993, where, really there are very iconic moments of this really, big rom-com classic. But one of them is when, she's wearing a beautiful ruby and diamond collar that was borrowed from Fred, the jeweler, who, just again, from Rodeo Drive. And that was a $250,000 value then in 1990, I believe it was 1993. So this is, 30 years later, yes. Hi, Sharon. Where's she calling from? Thank you, Sharon. IA, that's Iowa. Yes, all my family roots began in Iowa. So Sharon, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. We'll have that piece right out to you. Enjoy. From Iowa to Illinois to Los Angeles. It's weird jumps to make, but that's the family lineage right there. So here we are. 8888, one necklace only. That I will keep reminding you on until somebody has claimed it as her own. But while we're in the museum, let me show you something that would never be borrowed from a jewelry store. Yes? Thank you. Paraiba piece. The Brazilian Paraiba pendant just sold too. So a lot of pieces. This must be the end of the show, right? Because a lot of pieces from earlier are starting to go. Here's our, as I was going to say, something you couldn't borrow from a jewelry store because I don't see many Russian demantoids in jewelry stores. It's just that level of rare. Even the high-end jewelry stores don't have them very often. So it's item number 1119962. And I only bring it out because it's got a reduction in price, because you probably have seen it before and you probably know it well. But it's got a nice reduction in price for you. So we're ready to send it out and get you a great, great deal on 1119962. It's a 18 karat gold, two-tone bridge. It also is a 197 Russian demantoid center. Then it has the yellow diamonds at 52 points, the white diamonds at 95 points. And trust me, that ruby necklace will go. It's verifying. We have 3 different people calling on it. So I just wouldn't wait if I were you, because there's only one. We have nothing else like it. So time to just pick it up, get it at home, then see what it's all about. Like if you're just saying, I wish I could just try it on and wear it, get it at home and you will get to do that. And I don't think you're going to ever want to be without that ruby necklace. It is so stunning and it is a value. So here we are with our gorgeous Russian demantoid. They're just everything. It's opulent in every way. Start to finish, side to side, built up, built up, built up. But this is one of the world's rarest stones. It is also rare. It's actually a 197 stone, not a 191. So it's very large, just shy of 2 carats. And then we've got, yes, all the carat weights and the diamonds there, all that adding up, of course, to nearly 1.5 carats. We're excited about that. Stays in the two-tone gold as well. Thank you so much. We've got a color-changing speen request for Carolyn. You got it, Carolyn. We'll show that color change speen round in one of our favorite mountings coming up. But this one's got a new reduction, so instead of that $20,000, you don't pay that. Instead of $99.99, you don't pay that. We're going to make it even easier, and this is as low as it'll go. So if you're waiting for it to come down a penny lower, if you're thinking about saying, I'll make an offer on it, well, we can't take that either. Because this is as low as this can possibly go right here, right now, and it's not even going to be $9,000 or $89.99. This is the good one here. This is the amazing piece that you have that is so crazy rare, so special, and that's why we're just blowing it out, because it's been here for a while. It's been here a long while. It's been here about a year. It's got many, many presentations on the air. It's just going way lower than it's ever gone before. It's $88.88 if you want that very large Russian demantoid. So beautiful piece. Yes, Jess.
Gordon and Sam from Georgia say hey.
Hey, Gordon and Sam. Hey guys, what's happening in Georgia? Are they shopping today? Picking up something? Something good? Oh, they got the Paraiba? Oh, cool. I love that necklace. You guys will too. Thank you so much. Appreciate you shopping today. We'll put that aside, have it right out to you. They got the Brazilian Paraiba and big diamond necklace, but here we go with 8888. Let me try it on the hand, then we'll show Carolyn's request, which is one of our larger color change skeins in the round. Here's that demantoid on the hand for you. So big museum. We got the big ruby and diamond necklace. I mean, we can really get you holiday ready today. I mean, we always think, why not have you get little, the parties happen before the holidays, right? That's how I look at it. We take all the pictures and we do all the parties leading up to the holidays. So I want you to have the really good stuff for this prime time of year where you can start wearing it and enjoying it now instead of, getting it at the holidays and then, starting your journey with it in January. I think that's why I'm an advocate of giving pieces of jewelry early so you can wear them to the events, right? Don't wait to give it to your gift recipient till the day. Give it a little early so she can start wearing it. That's my belief. So that one is actually $8,888. Yeah, $88.88. So I think $89.99 was up there, but it's at $88.88. So there we go. There's the price tag. That's the new reduction. I know it was a big no-no to ever drop it below $10,000. So the thought of it going another $1,111 off is not making a lot of sense, but it just did. So Carolyn, your request is coming out next. I would not be surprised if this is really quick to go because a lot of people have their eye on the prize and it is sphene right now. Color changing sphene 1122248 is your item number. This is the round though that's doing a little extra magic. Rounds are brilliant cuts known for this, but when you see what's happening here with a 2-carat 83 round stone with a carat 20 in diamonds, oh me, oh my, this is the really important stone here. And it does have a carat 20 that's gonna wrap around the sides. It's all burnished diamond weight, and yet this round, it's like, I know it's a diamond cut, but it looks like it's a double diamond cut, if that makes any sense, because there's a lot more dispersion and brilliance in color than we would even normally see. I have seen lots of these round stones. Sphenes are so lovely in the round because we know it is a highly dispersive stone. So in order to maximize that, show it off, give it the round cutting, and you are golden, as they say. This is a carat 20 in diamonds though. You can get it in another gold color if you'd like to. So Carolyn, just an option if you want to go yellow gold, because there's a lot of yellow flashes, reds, greens, blues, purples. It's all the spectral rainbow colors are coming through on what is a green body to that stone, but then it changes to red. So the color change that takes place goes from green, the color you see there, in fluorescent lighting to a red. So it's very a la Alexandrite, very much like our really beautiful, right? The Marilani mints do that as well. It tends to be the color change you see the most is green to red. Even diaspores have a green golden to a pinky red. So that's what we see here too, but you get all this color play as well, automatically. No matter what the base or body color of the stone is, look at it. It's fiery. It's also got a brand new reduction, $59.99 should be. It started over $11,000, no surprise why. It's rare. Look at the inside. All finished, you can change it, get yellow, get rose, whatever you want. I just think there is a lot more red and orange, and then I see this fuchsia color happening as well. Do you see that? It's atypical from even the other wildly bright, because they always are, the sphenes are always known for that beautiful brightness. I just see another level here in this particular stone, and that's got to be a couple things, just the natural beauty of that stone, but the great cutting and also the clarity that lets all those colors come through. It is not $59.99. We'll take it 50% off, make it $2,999 to the very first caller, yellow, white, or rose. And just go true to size on this one. Great dome style, doesn't sit up too high. Go true to size and live in the luxury. So that is one of our big color change sphenes. Have a huge black diamond if you're looking for that. Also, the round aqua. I showed it to you earlier as a comparison to a cushion cut we had. There's a nice reduction on a round aqua, and then we have any number of yellow diamond opportunities for you. Still welcoming your requests as well. We've really got to make sure we hone in on that heart shape because that 209 can't stay here. It's now third time in 4 days it's been shown. We've got to make sure you see this one's got to get a home before holidays. It's here now. It's the 209. We're going to just show this one more time for you because I know we have so many people talking about the ruby necklace and the big yellow heart shape. So we're going to show that again. The spine is here if you'd like it, Carolyn. Then here we go. And I'll try on the spine on the hand so you can see it there. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, that is a dome style ring, but this is easy to wear. Some of the dome styles go way up high. This one just sits really, you know, kind of comfy, cozy on the hand there. I just like how those diamonds turn a little bit so you can see them and appreciate them from the side profiles of the ring. That's a big factor for me. I see my rings all the time just from the profile because, you know, when you spend 3-4 hours a day in the car, you see your rings only from the profile as you sit still with your hands on the steering wheel. You just, that is a lost art, is seeing profile details in rings. And I wish there'd be more of it in the industry. But it's unusual and it's unique. But here, because so often, right, when you look down at your hand, you don't need to be driving. When you look down at your hand, like I'm doing now, you're seeing the side profile. Do you have this one? Congratulations. Jason's got it. And we're going to revisit our heart shape here. This is the 209 yellow. Brilliant heart. Do you know somebody who has a brilliant heart? Maybe it's not about love. Maybe it's about respect, honor, honoring those that do good for others, that have pure intentions in their heart, that are good, kind-hearted, wonderful soul people. I mean, that's what love is. So this does not have to be about romantic love. It can be familial love. It can be love for oneself, which is so important. It is just about giving you that rare cut in a diamond that is a 209, second time seeing it today. Lots of you talking about it. Spine is gone. Lots of pieces going here in our last 22 minutes of this Saturday. But this is it's the heart shape. It's the only large heart-shaped yellow diamond we have left. It is well over 2 carats in that it's a 209, which is an extraordinary size to get. We're adding in, there's a lot of diamond weight though to talk about and discuss beyond the center, which is that 22 points of additional yellows in that halo. Then you get the carat 28 in the white diamonds as well. Stunning, solid 18 karat gold. It really has to be, right? You have to go the higher purity in the gold for you. It is down from $30,000. And that's not a secret. That's on the bag. I showed it to you. It's a $30,000 TVON ring. That is not a wholesale. That is not a retail price. That is the price we're supposed to get and logically would in more normal, typical circumstances. Lately, I would say it's anything but normal circumstances. So it just means we take, and we're not just going to dig in and say this is the price and we know it's good, so take it or leave it. We're actually giving you a greater discount. It is the perfect time to be shopping. It really is. You're getting values that are, I think we can all remember, like there are times in our life probably where there was an opportunity because of whether it was economics or just the right place, right time, or you had a great opportunity where if you didn't seize that opportunity, we look back and regret it, right? I mean, we talk more about, what do we call it? We've kind of dubbed it, it's a phrase here, about, you know, people talk about buyer's remorse, buying something on a whim and then going, I wish I wouldn't have bought that. And here we have the opposite that happens. It's that non-buyer's remorse. It's that I didn't buy it and I lost out on the opportunity. And now I'm looking around and there's nowhere else. There's nothing else. There's nowhere else to go to get the deal. There's TVONs running out of the big yellow diamonds, as we know we are. And you have those opportunities. You sit back and go, well, they're going to have another, right? That is just not the case. So want to make sure that is really clear because going forward, you think, well, late November, Black Friday, December, holidays right around the corner, maybe they're going to have more. This is what we have. We know we're not getting more, at least until the beginning of the year. There's not another big gem trade show until February. February. First week in February, but February, that's 3 months away. So here, which is also crazy because it sounds like it should be 10 months away and it's 3 months away. So it's the point being, we know what we have and what we have now is what we're going to have till at least February. So that would be the next opportunity to maybe even get a yellow diamond deal, which going on the last trade show, which was much bigger than the one that's happening in February, we didn't get any. So this is where you take advantage of a $79.99 price tag that is the unheard of, unbelievable, doesn't get better than that price, that gets you the yellow diamond of a lifetime in a rare exotic cut as well. All of that's happening. by the way, Jason, who can I thank on the color change screen? Was it a requester by any chance? It was? Carolyn? From where? Oh, okay. Michigan. Yeah, that's great. Oh, Carolyn, thank you so much for shopping. We'll have it right out to you. All right, so $79.99, yellow diamond heart shape, $209. If anybody's interested, we have the $251 in the cushion cut. But I would say we're going to have a lot more opportunities in cushion cuts than we're going to have in heart shapes. We're going to have different sizes available in cushion cuts. Don't have that in heart shapes. This is the one that so many of you are already thinking about. I'm going to try it on because it's a luxury piece. I mean, it's not small, but also, you know, again, we've got it all proportionally just here to really make that statement that it does. And then, of course, carried through that custom mounting of having the yellow diamond halo, the white diamond halo going around and around. Also, just this detail of that side band would normally be just really thin. We kind of kept it wider and then let it taper a little bit so that it looks proper with the width of the heart shape. So I think that's just a nice little detail, because normally if that just goes right on down to a skinny little band, I think that looks a little more chintzy. This looks a little more, you know, wow factor. It gives it that width that is just proper, right? It creates the right aesthetic for it. And it's only $79.99. We'll take another close-up look at it, and then we'll move around 60 seconds on that one, and then we've got to go. We've got a lot more to show you. Still the ruby collar. Verifying right now, though. And then we've got we've got that Brazilian Paraiba certified 71 pointer, GIA certified no less. So that's also one to consider. And then we also have a ruby and a Paraiba. There's a Paraiba in the saddle ring, actually. It's an 80 pointer. Love that. So we've got some big stones here for you still to take a look at. And then, of course, just a couple pieces from earlier, like our platinum pendant that's that drape style. We've got a couple of good aquas. We got that really good kunzite we started the show with. That's here. Gold quartz is here. So we'll just recap a couple of items here for you as we are just about to wrap up our day. And then what were you shopping, Allison? Oh, good. Congratulations. Here is the Asher cut. This is our 1122384. This is a really special saturated stone too, and very special cutting. It's got one princess cut diamond, because the most similar diamond we have to an Asher cut stone would be a princess cut. We don't have any Asher cut diamonds, so we went with the princess cut, which still gives it that squared off look. It's not the same cutting internally, but it's very, very, it complements. It's all going to be that perfect match and balance to the Asher cutting in and of itself. It also is white, yellow, rose, and this one's $9.99 for a nearly 7 carat in the kunzite, which I know we know these stones. They are one of the most popular we've brought you of late. So when we bring you stones like this, and you're suddenly seeing what normally, by the way, that's normally $9.99 is going to get you a 3 carat typically. So for a same price tag, to get you up into that nearly 7 carat range is very impressive. So this is exciting. Well, whoever S. Miller is, thank you. S. Miller, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Sally, you are correct. You probably heard that in the industry. Sally said, yeah, Spain's, I've sometimes heard, is called the Christmas tree stone. Yes, that is true. That is true. I don't like to apply religion to our gemstones. But this one's gone. Congratulations. But yes, it is sometimes called the Christmas tree stone because it is also green with a lot of color on it, like lights. But this is the aqua I wanted to recap because it's really an aqua. It's a blue-green. The kunzite is spoken for. We're going to show you another recap on some gold quartz as well. And then I wanted to show you this aqua, but also I'm going to show you a smaller size. So we've got a couple of really cool recaps for you. So hi, Sally. And Beach Raves is watching. Wow. Beach Raves. That's fun. Sounds fun. That sounds fun, right? I hope they're raving at the beach with us. That sounds like a lot of fun overall. But here's our 485 in this really special elongated cushion cut, big pear-shaped diamonds as well. And that also, it's only $19.99 for that aqua. And it's not just blue. It's got a little bit of that blue-green property to it. So I'm going to show you, for example, this is the pear shape, which I realize is a different size and a different shape. But this is the pear shape, which has a gorgeous, gorgeous color. But do you see how that's a true blue? And I know I'm splitting hairs here, but this is an aqua blue because I'm very into color. And I think that's a good trait for a gemstone, person. Anyone who likes gemstones should be really specific about color. And I think if I'm showing you and presenting gemstones, I have to be really specific about color. And I just want to point out that there is a left side pear shape which has that true sky blue. And then there is the aqua, same stone on the right, but it's bigger, and it's got just a little bit, I just mean a little bit, of this Paraiba-esque blue-green color to it. It really does. It does. It has that blue, see the difference there? And that's why, I'm telling you, it looks like it's a Paraiba that would be tens of thousands of dollars. And who got our kunzite? Daisy, congratulations. That is just a happy name. I love that. Daisy, thank you, Daisy. And we have that heart shape still, verifying heart shape yellow. This is the combination, but the point is the 1999's on the right. You can get the pear shape that was also presented earlier. That's only $9.99 for the left side. So you have two different pricing options, two size options, two slightly different color options as well there. And either way you go, there's a value. So $9.99 on the left, which is item number 1121832, which is a 1 carat center with 86 points. That's the thing. You're actually getting far more diamond weight on the left side for half the cost. So you have some great options there, no doubt. $9.99 for the left, $19.99 for the right. Those are our aquas. And hey, if we really want to make it a party, we can just maybe squeeze in a third option here. Let me do this, and then we'll have them in a little Aqua Sierra Santa Maria conga line here. That is the big round, and that one's 1,000 more. So it goes $9.99, and I'll just flip this around because I feel like that's the better angle for what it's with. That's $9.99, $19.99, and then we have the $29.99 big round aqua right there. So $1,000 progression upwards, basically in price tag from $9.99 on the left, the middle one at $19.99, and the right side at $29.99. 3 great aquas, yes. Oh my goodness, what were they shopping for?
They were shopping for a pear-shaped aquamarine.
Oh, that one there? The one that's up there? Yes. Oh, cool. Oh, well, that's great. Well, then that pear shape is no longer here. Well, congratulations, and thank you guys. Where are they from again? Missouri. I was going to say, I think it's Missouri, right? Missouri. They've been we've been communicating and shopping together for a long, long time. So it's always good to hear from you guys. They are the TJ Terra troublemakers, right? Well, I just called them that, but they are so great, and they have she's got a great collection too. So I'll move that aside for them. And then we've got $19.99 for the cushion and $29.99 for the round. And that just shows you the depth of, just the breadth of options we have in aqua, which is nice today. And then, of course, any questions on anything, let me know what we can help you with. We have the pink diamond ring. There's one to recap, so I should do that really quickly. It's our 15-pointer, and this is probably a classic case of this just needs the graphics. It was on a wheel earlier with a lot of other pieces. Let me know if anybody took it and I just didn't hear about it, but I think we just need to get the carat weights up here visually. It's 11165.97. Let's come back on in from 3 rings to 1, and this is just a gorgeous color. And I really wanted to come in close specifically to see the clarity, to see the color, because it also happens to be a 15-point pink diamond. Now that we've seen it really, really, really close, let me zoom back just a bit here. Look at that. Little bit of cutout detail in the band, really precious style here, almost crown-like, but almost powerful. It doesn't feel super, it feels like it's got some substance and weight to it. It's got some heft to it. You'll see it when it's on the hand. It's not only a 15-point center though, but you get another 52 points in white diamonds as well. It was part of a wheel where we got to discount 4 different pink diamond rings. This is one that's still remaining, but considering that it was by far, wait, is this one gone or is this one here? Is it gone or here? Let me check, because I feel like maybe it's gone. Yes? Or did it come back? I feel like maybe that one's gone. Or am I wrong? It is gone, right? Okay. So that's probably them calling in right now. So let me just, like I said, sometimes pieces go. And then we'll show you here. Actually, let me get you this because I really meant to get this in earlier. This is a really gorgeous, so never mind on the pear shape. What is here is the marquise cut, right? The marquise is here, which is the 9-pointer. So just keep that in mind. We have the marquise, which I'll also show you because that's got a lot of diamonds with it. And then we have a band style and the Russian demantoid, which is still here too. 2 carats under $8,900. So we got some of our really important pieces still hanging out, but this is 1122392. It's an emerald cut, lavender, violet, sapphire, all natural, unheated, untreated, blues, pinks, purples, but It's not the amethyst color. We saw that earlier. We saw amethyst in a cushion. This is not that color. This is a 108 emerald cut. It has kind of similar to that other dome we saw with the color change spine, but this time it's concave instead of convex. And it's going to be 53 points in diamond weight around it, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Huge value was that. Yes. Question? What is 2299? Yes. Yes. That's the cushion cut. I have it right here for you. Let me go ahead and try that on for you. Then we will show you. Yes, here it is. And this was presented earlier, so what we can do is bring it all back up for you as well. But this is the one that truly has an aqua tone. What I mean by that, a little bit of like what we think of. When I hear the word aqua, I think of like a turquoisey blue. I think of a blue-green. That's what this 485 has. Cushion cut, 18 points, 2 pear-shaped VS diamonds only. That means 9 and 9. 1 on each side, and that is $19.99 for those bigger diamonds on the sides. Look at this. This is probably the coolest thing about it, besides the color itself, is the way the light travels. Thanks to great cutting, thanks to great clarity, look at the way the waterfalls of light travel up and down through that stone. That is something that's going to happen all day, every day as you wear it. Watch those beautiful colors. Then we're going to go ahead and blow out that lavender sapphire. So this aqua verifying, actually a couple people talking about it. Let me know who's got it. $19.99. Do you want to see it up close again, Jason, too? With all the, now that the graphics are up? Or you've got it already? All right, so that one's gone. We're going to show you the lavender sapphire up close again. And this is going to be 1122392. And this is one only. That stone is one only. I can change the gold color for you. But we're in our last 8 minutes of the show. Big Saturday coming to a close here. Let me know if you would like this one. Here's what I'll do. First caller, oh, $29.99, great price all day. We're going to make it a lot better than that. Any questions, Jess, before we go? A what? Oh, okay. This is really striking. Look at what that emerald cut does. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, that's sweet. Thanks, Pamela W. Thanks, Pamela W. Appreciate that. I heard from Pam B earlier. Now we got Pam Dub, Pam B, Pam Dub. I like it. I like it. Pams are here today in force. I like it. This one's going to be better. We'll just, a half off it. $14.99. That's it. $14.99, and then we'll show it to you on the hand here as well. Kind of that twinkling star effect. Diamonds acting as stars. What could be better? Instead of a sky, you've got gold. Instead of stars, you've got diamonds. The only thing that I can think of better than stars in the sky are diamonds in the gold. And yet, it's kind of replicating that look and feel. $14.99. Guys, anything we need to recap, we only have 6.5 minutes left in the show to do it. So if you want to see something again, because I always advocate if there's something you're kind of thinking about, seeing it again helps, right? Answering questions you have about it, that'll help. And then helping you get all the pieces you want. That's what it's all about. $14.99 on this one if you'd like it. Let's go back to our wheel. We only have one of those aquas left from that wheel that we did. I did that little trio. We have the big round, which is still hanging out here if you'd like it. The ruby necklace. Oh, the ruby necklace. I got to put that on one more time. I got to show it to you again. We got to get this at home before we leave, and we leave in 6 minutes. So that's it. We have very little time left until we don't see you till tomorrow. And if you're thinking about waiting on today's selections until tomorrow, I wouldn't, because you know what happens after the show. A lot of these pieces, because the show may go off the air, but we don't go anywhere. So a lot of these pieces end up going and finding their homes after all. And we want to make sure you get them first because you're thinking about it too. Just a reminder, this is the ruby necklace from earlier. Just want to remind you, it is still at the moment here. I wouldn't wear 3-inch hoops with it, but just so that, for ease here. It's 1010 of rubies. It is a full all the way around collar. It lays completely perfectly all the way around the neckline. Perfect. It's perfect all the way around. The stones keep going. Those are all big rubies, ovals, bezel set. Huge bezel set round brilliant diamonds are your links between the ovals. And each oval has a halo and diamonds around it as well. The only issue is it's white gold only. It's 17 inches and it's 88 only. That's it. 88. This one's going. Too many people talking about it for it to stay here. So if you are one of them and you're kind of thinking about it, kind of on the fence, you need a little push. As somebody who has seen a lot of jewelry, who has looked at this in person for days, who is showing it to you today, wearing it all day long. Let me tell you, you have got to get this at home and wear it. You are going to feel all out regal, elegant. You're going to feel expensive, which is a good thing, right? Especially knowing you only paid $88.88 for a piece that looks like you spent a few $100,000 conservatively. So that's our ruby collar. And again, goes all the way around. Great closure. 17 inches. We did that because we know a lot of you guys don't like 16. So you want a little extra room and movement so it's not tight, 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 tight. Like it's not a choker. It's not meant to be. It's meant to sit right at the base of the neckline like I've done it here. So that is a gorgeous, gorgeous style. 88.88 if you'd like it. Let me know who's got it. That is obviously going to go today. It's got to. It's so precious and perfect. And I know we're in like darkness over here, so forgive the lighting's not great when it's on the neckline, but it is. You've seen every single one of those rubies, glowing blue red, absolute gorgeous. All right, let's go back to our lavender sapphire. Any other questions? Anything else we can recap before we go? We're down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Yes, we can show you the yellow diamond again. Sure, yellow diamond heart shape. Coming up one more time. Yep, you know these are going to go. It's between the love of the heart shape and the love of the rubies. Here's the yellow diamond heart shape. Last call on this one. I know a lot of you are talking about it right now. Let's use the first caller. It's one and only. That's it. When it's gone, it's gone. And this is item number 112-1525. And then I'll show you the ruby collar close up as well. These are our last two pieces that have to get a home today. Most everything else from the show has sold. If you have any questions, let us know what they are. Our operatives can help you. But this is our final 3 minutes of our broadcast. So let me know if you want the lavender sapphire, which is verifying. This is our big yellow diamond with a total weight of 359 in diamonds. Here's that collar up close. Look at this. It is stunning. It really is. There are the rubies, bright, clean, glowing. Great finishing on the inside. That is all solid 14 karat gold, 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 and more gold. It's amazing. So that necklace, $88.88. This ring, $79.99. They got to go before we do. And we got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. We're back tomorrow at the same time, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific. Remember, turn those clocks back tonight. Get an extra hour of sleep or leisure time, or just get ready to gear up to shop tomorrow for our Sunday, because we got a Sunday kicking off at 10 a.m., noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. So it'll still be the normal time. It'll feel a little later, okay? It'll feel a little later in the day, but we'll rendezvous. So make sure you join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific. That's, again, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, same time as today, 3 big hours, an incredible Sunday on tap for you. If we don't see you tomorrow, I do want to remind you about Monday night. Monday night is more must-see than ever because we're going to have a big-time anniversary show. It's my 7-year anniversary on Monday, November 6th. So we are going to partay all night long, and it's going to be quite the show. And it's one night only. So that is the thing. I have to keep telling you guys the values that we're going to see are superstars, and it's only for one night. So you got to be here Monday to take advantage of it. But anyway, $79.99 on the heart-shaped yellow. Thanks again for joining us today. We really appreciate you joining us when you can here at TVON. We so appreciate it. And we appreciate you shopping with us as well. Thanks to you, we get to do it again tomorrow. So we really look forward to seeing you then. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I want to wish my Trojans the best of luck. We have a really big game today at 4:30 on national TV if you want to come support my alma mater with me. So, yes, rah, rah, go team. Yes, let's beat the Huskies. But, yes, any questions before we go? Jason, you good? Everyone good? Yellow diamond heart shape. Yes, here it is on the hand one more time. Ruby necklace. Let's talk about it. Have any questions for me? I can tell you everything you need to know about that necklace before we send it to your home. So give me a call. We're still here after we go off the air, so use that phone number. Dial it. Dial it in. We'll talk to you, answer any of your questions you have. Thanks again for joining us on this Saturday. Really, really, really appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Don't forget to turn those clocks back. Yes, it's the good time change. And we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thanks again so much. And if you have any questions, we're here for you. We got the phone lines open for another 10 minutes to help you out. So any questions you have, just start dialing. Jot that number down. That's how to reach us. And somebody's got to grab this heart-shaped yellow, and somebody's definitely got to get the ruby necklace, but that is verifying as well. So thanks again so much from all of us here at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.